Check, check, check. Welcome to the Kotter and Marshall Show. Let's do this. Hop on that stream, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Like, follow, and subscribe. Of course, you can always listen. Just download the Rock 1061 app for free. Get us on your in-home smart speaker. Check us out at rock1061.com. Marshall, good morning.
Good morning. I'm here. I'm awake. Let's do this.
I realized I would never make it as a single person. Adulting by yourself after you're used to having a spouse around sucks.
Mm-hmm.
My wife gets home tonight, and I cannot wait.
Okay.
I haven't eaten a solid meal, or I shouldn't say that. I've eaten 2, grilled out twice, and having to do all of the stuff around the house when you're used to splitting duties, not cool.
He said duties. Man, well, I'm sorry that you had to go through this pain and suffering the past week.
It was horrible. It's 2 weeks. It's 2 weeks.
Okay, 2 weeks, sure. Yeah, let's go ahead and round up. No, that's great, man. I'm happy. I'm happy that you're happy.
Well, she's not home yet.
Okay.
So give me another 12 hours. Then I'll be happy.
Okay.
Then I'll officially be happy again.
Okay. Are you saying that being single is an acquired taste?
I couldn't do it.
Yeah?
No, I couldn't do it.
You know who does it really well?
Who?
Mac. She's so good at being single.
I would say she's in the, top 1%. She's pretty good at it.
Of what?
Of being single.
Loneliness?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, well, her mom would say that, yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
her mom really wants her to get married. I don't know who I feel sorry for more.
Mom just wants her to get out of the house, take one single step outside of her apartment.
That is never. Wait, she did? They tasted chicken sandwiches the other night.
I don't think that counts.
Okay, fair enough. Welcome to the show. Coming up, we got Quizzed in the Face. I will be the one on the receiving end. Can't wait for that. Hefe, the new music beta fish, is going to pick a new song, either Pop Evil Survivor or Foo Fighters Making a Fire. We're going to talk about the best years of your life. Also take your calls, comments, and texts. What did you experience or do way too early in life. I think I got a good one for this one.
Okay.
So I blame my uncle for this. Same guy who shot me in the leg. We'll have a chance to score tickets for the 20th anniversary show. And, of course, we'll kick off the show with About Last Night. Tom Brady, the GOAT of trolls. Disney Plus, they've got their official release date for TV shows from here on out. And Coke lost $4 billion in about 20 seconds, all thanks to soccer. Soccer sucks.
Right. Well, I mean, it's football, depending on where you're at.
Yeah, where you're at.
Yeah.
All right, majority of people, sure. All right, we got that story coming up next. It is the Kotter and Marshall Show. Here's Evanescence and Better Without You, Rock 106.1.
Mac was the one who chimed in immediately. He goes, apparently being single is an acquired taste.
Yeah.
I didn't see that. Sorry.
That's funny.
What up, Jess? Jess goes, top 1% here, married twice. Turns out I hate it.
Yeah, I would really, I mean, now granted.
At least, Jess, you got married and or talked to another human being. Our girl, Mac, she just doesn't like to even try that. She said she has PTSD from bad relationships. Good morning, Tony. Morning.
Good morning.
So I start the show today kind of like how I ended the show yesterday. I'm just hungry.
Okay.
I'm just hungry. Had a beautiful dinner last night. Had some salmon with some nice little veggie mix.
Okay.
A little bit of brown rice. Oh, it was delicious. But I am quite hungry starting off this morning.
I get that. I was at New Realm last night and ordered their Dunkel, which is actually delicious. And then the manager is like, hey, man, this is the beer that we use for our mac and cheese. And when Mitch Steele was in, I mean, that was one thing he talked about food-wise. The mac and cheese is delicious.
Mac and cheese is absolutely delicious.
I hadn't had it yet. So the manager's like, bring you some mac and cheese. You want some? I'm like, yes, I do. That stuff, holy crap, maybe the best mac and cheese I've ever had.
I know.
Yeah, I mean,
I literally told you that
I know.
2 months ago.
It is delicious.
And for a man who goes to New Realm twice a week, I don't understand how you haven't had it yet.
I don't eat there when I'm there. I'll have a beer, play the game, or not, and then leave. So.
Jess says I like her already. She should join my girl gang.
Hey, you know what? It's something. Get her out of the house.
Yeah, take Mac out on a date.
Yeah.
Seriously. Anyone. She needs help. All right, guys. Coming up on the show here in just a few moments, we're going to talk about Ronaldo, as Kotter said, losing Coke possibly more than $4 billion.
Ended up being more. It was all said and done.
Tom Brady talked some wicked crap. We'll play back the audio of what he said. Disney Plus has rearranged how they're releasing all of their like Marvel, Star Wars, like Disney Plus shows. And then we'll talk, more stuff from there. I am overly ready for the show. I think I have all of my notes.
Okay.
Everything lined up.
That's a plus.
And it bothers me.
It only took 3 months.
It's the first show where I think I have everything in front of me. Everything.
All right, we got about 46 seconds.
I'll share the show around after this break. Just a heads up.
Sure. Excuse me.
Hefe's on the show today. He'll be picking new music. He's doing well. Very hungry. He's a hungry boy this morning.
Okay.
And today I start buying writer stuff for our... So next week on Monday, I think, I want to go over fun writer stuff.
I like that. Yeah. All right, guys, be right back. Jumping right into story number one about last night's Coke lost $4 billion in about 20 seconds. Now, the 2020 UEFA, European Football Championship, is happening right now. Coke, a major sponsor. Mm-hmm. They've been involved in soccer for many, many years. Well, on Monday, international soccer star Ronaldo sat down for a press conference, and there's 2 bottles of Coke right in front of him. He moves them off camera. He picks up a bottle of water and says agua, which is water in Portuguese. Now, he's a big-time advocate of healthy eating, healthy diet.
Oh, yeah, you can tell just by looking at him.
Dude's not drinking Coke. But that one simple move of just moving them off camera and then saying agua, Coke, their stock dropped 1.6% from $56.17 to $55.22. They lost a total of $4 billion in that one simple move.
Yeah, and then the following day, they lost $2 billion more. So because Ronaldo made a simple gesture of saying, be a little bit more healthy, Coke lost $6 billion worth of value. Now, don't cry.
I know, they're fine. They're going to do okay.
They're still worth $236 billion. But, good for Ronaldo. And then Coke actually commented on this, and it was, I could feel the disdain in the one sentence comment they had in regards to this, where they said, everyone is entitled to their drink preference.
I mean, what else can they say? I mean, they're not going to get in there and bash Ronaldo. It's just going to get worse.
They should.
No, I mean, they would just lose more money. I love how Euro 2020, the organization putting together this soccer tournament, is trying to make things better. Players are offered water alongside Coca-Cola, Coke Zero when they arrive at a press conference. We cannot organize a tournament with such success for players and fans without Coca-Cola. So they're coming in trying really hard to smooth things over.
I don't think he ruined the relationship at all. But no. They're probably not probably not happy with him. And obviously, Coca-Cola, you may not believe it, they'll make a comeback. They'll be just fine from this whole ordeal.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not worried about them as a company. It's not like all of a sudden they're going bankrupt. But the power of one person. I mean, if you doubt soccer's popularity on this planet, it took this man 20 seconds to lose this company $4 billion, $6 billion, like you said, overall.
And the thing is, I don't think it was malicious at all.
No,
I think he was just like, get this Coke out of here. I generally just drink water only. And then that company loses $6 billion off a small thing that happened in less than 20 seconds.
All right, coming up next, we're talking Disney Plus. We know when they're releasing all future TV shows. They've made the announcement because, Loki did really, really well. We got that story coming up next. Kotter and Marshall Show, Rock 106.1.
Morning, Gibby. How you doing, man?
What up?
Yeah, I totally was being an adult yesterday.
Yeah, they bottle everything. But yes, I mean, they'll be fine. I just found it funny. Wanda, hello. So I asked, so freshman orientation was yesterday for my kid at Arkansas. My wife and youngest were there. Mm-hmm. So I reached out to the wife. I'm like, how's Ella doing? Ella stresses out and overthinks everything. I mean, it's just who she is. It's who she'll always be. So I asked how she was doing, and it's like, her head's ready to explode. Like, is she having fun? She's like, well, she said she's fine, and she put those in quotation marks. So I was like, crap. So that was early in the day when they just kind of threw everything at you. They ended the day with housing and some of the funner stuff. So I think she's better now. But yeah, I felt bad. She was a little overwhelmed yesterday for freshman orientation.
I get that.
Then my oldest is like, yeah, I'm just going to go to work and not go to school. Oh, man, they're so different. It's funny. All right, coming up on the show today, today's call, comment, and text segment. What did you experience way too early in life? Did you get a tattoo at the age of 13? Did you get drunk for the first time at the age of 12? That type of thing. What did you do or experience way too early in life? We're going to give you a trivia question for 20th anniversary tickets. Hopefully you listened to Billy in the Badass Rock Show yesterday at 5:05. She gave you the answer for today's question. Going to talk the best years of your life coming up at the top of the 8 o'clock hour. Spoiler alert, I think I've already had mine, and that sucks. Hefe is going to pick a new song, Pop Evil Survivor or Foo Fighters Making a Fire. Of course, get to Are You Smarter Than a Community College Dropout? I'm getting quizzed in the face. And, of course, Marshall's Music News. So a full show today. Mm. There we go. Mac, you got your first tattoo at 17? What'd you get? And was it, did you have, usually it's 18. You have to be 18 to get your tattoo. You just know somebody? Gave you the ink on the down low?
Oh, she knew someone. I thought when you get born, in the state of Alabama, they just give you a certificate that says one free tattoo must use before you turn 13. That's just kind of how that works. Morning, Charles. How you, buddy?
Hey, Charles. Godspeed to you, sir. Godspeed.
Oh, Charles is getting his colonoscopy today.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Charles, live stream that on your Facebook page, bud.
We'll like, follow, and share.
We will definitely do all of those things.
You're right. It was 18, graduated at 17. It's horrible. Very basic white chick, and I hate it. I cringe. Have you ever thought of getting it removed? Maybe cover it up a bit? Smoked, lost my virginity at 12. Damn. Started drinking at 14, smoked pot at 16. Explored the vastness expanse of the early internet when there was unfiltered content. Orangish.com, which showed decapitations. Holy crap.
Oh, yeah. What was it called? The Faces of Death series, Gibby? Is that what you're talking about?
I do so many other things today, but it turned out fabulously. Of course you did.
Charles said he'd ask the doc if he could live stream his colonoscopy. Hey, you pay for it. It's not up to him. It's up to you, buddy.
There was a morning guy from where back in the station I worked at in Peoria, Illinois, who, it wasn't live stream at the time, but he was live on the air when he got his vasectomy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he called in.
Interesting.
He called in during his vasectomy. They scheduled it during the morning show so he can call in from it. Doctor allowed it, which blew my mind.
That's commitment to the gig, man.
Yeah. Probably covered up. The pain wasn't bad at all. I have to think about that versus how much removal would hurt. Plus, there's the cost. Yeah, I get that.
Tattoo removal was a thing. 2 decades ago when it first came out, and it was quite expensive. But just like any technology, you think the price of tattoo removal will be a lot less. After time, things get more affordable. Just like when the first big screen televisions came out. I don't know how much tattoo removal is, but it has to be more affordable today than it was back then.
You would think.
What I'm trying to say is, Max, stop the excuses. Get it removed.
Get it covered up. I know somebody who does great cover-up work.
Okay, good to go. Thanks for everyone joining us this morning. Once again, top of 7 o'clock hour, we're going to ask you guys, what did you experience way too early in your life? Thanks for everyone who's already dropped in some comments. I started collecting those. Gibby, Jess, Mac, thank you all for chiming in this morning. Yeah, Gibby, when I was younger too, Gibby's talking about on the chat right now about like the Faces of Death stuff. Yeah, I watched a lot of that stuff when I was younger too. I don't know why. But the thing is, it really wasn't like the internet. It was like my buddy had VHS copies that he got from his friend's dad. Okay. His friend's dad had the Faces of Death series.
Right.
So yeah, I watched all that stuff.
Supposedly they're rebooting those. I read somewhere.
Why? When you go on the internet and watch people die, on all sorts of videos.
Yeah, I don't know if they're making it like the Faces of Death or if they're turning into some sort of actual movie.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I read somewhere that they're redoing something with that.
Oh, dude, I was on Reddit last night. There was one of those, like in the mountains where it's like that little trolley car that takes you up the mountain.
Yeah.
I don't know when this happened, if it was recent or not, but it was a trolley car that literally got to the very top. It got to like the docking station.
Yeah.
And it literally just fell down the mountain. Like, apparently the emergency brakes had been tampered with.
Okay.
Once again, I only read a portion of the story because that's how much was there, but I forget where it was at. But it was like this red little trolley car that goes up the mountain. It got it right to the docking station. It's kind of pulling in, and then the entire thing just swings up. So everyone in there fell to the back wall, and then it just rolled down the mountain. And then like the last camera shot is like from far away distance, and the trolley just like is sliding down the mountain, and then you just go see like this, and it just falls straight down and out of camera view, and you're like,
oh my God.
Wow. Talk about Faces of Death. Woo. They said 14 people passed away in the incident. It was crazy.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
When did it happen? Recently?
I think it happened recently. I don't know. It was just one of those things where it's like I use Reddit quite a bit when it had like one of those things like not safe for work, and I'm like, I'm gonna click this, and I was like, what's going on here? Oh my God.
Damn.
Tony says Red Ocean has a good tattoo removal process. It still costs as much as a tattoo.
Yeah, I just get it covered up then.
Dave says, I always laugh. There's an advertisement on a billboard for a dental office, and the sign says implants. Well, you can get your boobs and your teeth fixed in the same place. Wow. What a life we all live.
Got just under 90 seconds.
Have you watched the latest episode of Loki?
I did not.
I watched it last night.
Good?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't want to get too far ahead since the wife and Ella weren't there.
Mm-hmm.
So probably wait until they get back and rewatch the first episode with them. I would say Friday, but going to be at the Southbound Brewing for wrestling.
Jeremy, thanks for dropping in your story, buddy. We appreciate that. Once again, we'll talk about these coming up the top 7 o'clock hour, so we're a good 35-ish minutes away. But already got a great base of stories from you guys. Mac, Gibby, Jess, Jeremy, once again, thank you for sharing your stories with us. Once again, top of 7 o'clock hour, we're going to ask you guys, what did you experience way too early in life? Feel free to drop in your stories. We'll talk about those here in a little bit.
All right, be right back. Wednesday is a very good day for Disney Plus. That story's coming up. Don't forget, hop on the stream, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Like, follow, and subscribe. Now, prior to Loki, Disney was releasing all of their TV shows on Friday nights at midnight. However, they switched it up a bit with Loki, and it did really, really well. It is the most watched premiere on Disney Plus. WandaVision had about 655,000 households. Mm-hmm. Falcon and the Winter Soldier had about 759,000 households. Loki debuted with 890 households.
Tom Hiddleston is a handsome son of a bitch.
We'll just give him all the credit.
Yeah.
I think he deserves it. So now Disney has decided to move all future releases to Wednesday, and this is going to start in July.
Which makes a lot of sense because forever Friday has been the standard of like new content. So like we look at Tuesdays for CD releases. We looked for movies on Fridays.
Yeah.
Netflix kept Friday. They've kind of owned it when it comes to their new releases. But I'm glad Disney's kind of parting ways with that idea that the only new things can come out for the weekend can only come out on Friday. I love this extra early start on Wednesdays because last night I watched Loki episode 2 yesterday. It was awesome.
No, I love the fact that they release it right at midnight. It's not like, hey, we're going to make you wait until 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
You have all day, and then you get home after work. You just want to chill out. You're going to get something good. So, yeah, I think it's good. You're not fighting the crowdedness that is the weekend. You're not dealing with all of that. So pick a day, own it, and that's what they've done. And obviously, it worked. I mean, they had over 100,000 more viewers than they did for The Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah, it's definitely worked out very, very well for them. So that's kind of the way they're going to go about things. Now, there's some big shows still left this year. Obviously, Loki's going to go. I didn't see how many episodes, but I think it's at least 6 to. It's usually typically 6 to 10 episodes,
something like that.
And episode 2 of Loki, it really builds on what they did episode 1.
Okay.
And I really like what they're doing with this series. I think it's probably going to be the biggest Disney Plus show they've probably ever had, especially with the debut numbers that they did receive. But we get an animated series called What If coming out later this year, which is like, what if Iron Man, Tony Stark, was actually Black Panther or whatever? It has all these crazy scenarios. What if one of them were zombies? So this is a series, too, that I want to watch. They also have the Book of Boba Fett, which I know you're very excited about.
Oh, yes.
Coming out in December.
Now, with this What If series, is this based off of comics, or is this an original idea just for Disney Plus?
No, they did a series of comic books off this.
Okay.
Like, what would happen if Wolverine was actually Magneto? I mean, like, they essentially just swap characters and their alter egos, and it's kind of fun to watch.
Sounds pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm down for that. That comes out later on this summer, and it will debut on a Wednesday. Coming up next, we're going to talk Tom Brady. Dude is the GOAT of trolls. Bring me the horizon and teardrops. Kotter and Marshall, Rock 106.1. All right, I got to start my coffee.
Do that. Thomas, thanks for dropping in your story, buddy. Good morning, everyone, hanging out on the chat. Just in case you missed it there, Disney Plus is going to be releasing all their shows now on Wednesdays instead of Fridays. They just started doing this just most recently with Loki. Loki episode 2 last night. I watched it. It's pretty incredible, guys. I don't know if you're into the MCU or just comic book stuff in general, but got home last night and just kind of relaxed and watched that show. And it's just like a typical like hour-ish show. It's 50-minute episodes, and it is so dang good. They did such a great job casting it. Owen Wilson's in it. He plays a character called Agent Mobius. And just overall, really, really, really fun show. So if you aren't watching Loki yet, I highly recommend it. The first 2 episodes are out currently on Disney Plus, or places where you can steal Disney Plus. Oops, Cotter's. Thought I heard Kotter walking back in. Anyway. So coming up, one more story. We're going to talk about Tom Brady absolutely throwing shade at Aaron Rodgers. That's coming up here in just a few moments. Then we'll break down what you could do later on tonight. There's a really cool event called Thursday Throwdown at Coaches that's going on. So we'll give you the details on that coming up here in just a few moments as well.
All right.
What do you got planned for the day, man?
I got to working ahead scheduling with taking next week off, so I've got to schedule. I've got to get the best of stuff uploaded for next week, so that's ready. Except for I've got like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday show all ready to upload. Then I have to get Fridays ready, but I have to schedule music first before I can upload it. So,
yeah, it's pretty important. Yeah, I get that.
So all that stuff needs to be there. So I got to finish scheduling and then uploading all that stuff. So a lot of that today, and the wife won't make it back until later tonight, so I can get home and just kind of get all of that done.
Mm-hmm.
So that is the game plan. And then tomorrow night, ring announcing. My Friday night, that's tomorrow. Friday night ring announcing at Southbound for CEW. So that'll be fun. And then Saturday, running with the hash group.
You've got quite the weekend lined up.
Busy weekend.
I got so much done for our 20th anniversary show yesterday. I got a wristbands ordered. Our wristband sponsor, the Barrel House. Oh, they're the best. Love the Barrel House. They're our wristband sponsor. So if you come to our 20th anniversary show and you plan on drinking Or if you just plan on being in the VIP area, if you have a VIP ticket, you'll get a wristband that says Barrel House and one of those two things.
All right, guys, be right back. Story number 3 about last night. Tom Brady, the GOAT of all trolls. The match featuring Phil Mickelson and Tom Brady taking on Bryson DeChambeau and Aaron Rodgers returns to TNT on Tuesday, July 6th. Now, this started, 3 years ago, 4 years ago?
Yeah, it was a Thanksgiving Day type of thing with Tiger Woods and Phil Mickelson kind of going at each other. Then they added celebrities to the mix.
The most recent one, it was, I want to say, Brady and Mickelson versus Peyton Manning and Tiger Woods.
That's right.
Tiger and Peyton won. So this next one coming up on Tuesday, July 6th. Once again, Phil Mickelson and Tom Brady take on Bryson DeChambeau and Aaron Rodgers. Now, all 4 competitors sat down for a virtual press conference. And Tom Brady, lately, has just shown so much personality, coming up with memes, trolling Aaron Rodgers, just enjoying life.
He's real snarky nowadays, and I love this new version of Tom Brady 3.758, whatever it is. I love this. I love this. Obviously, the match going down July 6th on TNT. They're also going to air it on Hulu.
Okay.
But we do have an audio clip of said crap talking between Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers. Can we play that?
Yeah, it all starts with Bryson DeChambeau talking about his chances alongside his teammate, Aaron Rodgers.
At the end of the day, you can say all you want, but Aaron and I are grinders and competitors, and just like y'all are, our golf games are a little bit better. So, we'll see.
I do think you do have a partner that would probably have liked to go for it a little more often than he has in the past. So, Bryce, I'm glad you're encouraging him to kind of go for it when it's on the line. So rather than just knock into the fairway or something like that, and try to play for the next shot.
Yeah, I'll never push anyone to do anything, so he can choose whatever he wants to do.
All right. Well, I usually don't get the option in my.
That's what I mean. You'll finally have the option, Aaron. So.
I know the pain.
Obviously, talking about the NFC Championship game when Green Bay made the decision not to go for it, instead to kick a field goal on 4th down. It's funny because Tom Brady comes across as so personable, likable, and funny, and Aaron Rodgers just sits there and looks really awkward and uncomfortable.
You know what? And I'm fine with that because I'm okay with Aaron Rodgers' life choices. He chooses to not play for the Packers, which is kind of what I'm getting.
Right.
I would be totally fine with that. I am a big Aaron Rodgers supporter. Now, not really before the last few months, but I've never been such a huge fan of this gentleman until most recently. So you know what? He doesn't need to be excited about this. He's even-keeled. He is going to absolutely destroy Tom Brady at golf.
Now, I really regret that Tom Brady spent most of his career with the Patriots because we missed out on some prime trolling years.
Yeah.
Because it's just really starting to come out now. Can you imagine back in his prime, in his 20s and his 30s? All the hardcore trolling we would have gotten?
I think Gronk did a really great job at kind of coaching him into having a personality, because I don't think actually Tom probably had much of one beforehand. Now I just need to see these two gentlemen, maybe after retirement, both of them, host some sort of wacky wipeout type show together. I think they would both excel at doing something like that.
All right, coming up next, going to talk Thursday Throwdown. If you're a local musician who want to take the stage tonight, you can do it at Coach's. We've got details coming up. Kotter and Marshall Show, Rock 106.1.
All right, guys, thanks for hanging with us on the chat today. Once again, thank you for everyone who's already chimed in for things you probably did way too early in life. Mac, Gibby, Jess, Jeremy, Tony, Thomas, thank you so much for sharing your stories already. And
coming in hot.
Still another 20 minutes away before we even get to that segment this morning. Talking about segments, in the 7 o'clock hour, we'll also give away 20th anniversary show tickets. If you didn't hear the question from Billy, what are you doing? Listen up at 5 o'clock. She actually gives you the answer to our question. We'll ask you guys that for a chance to win a pair of tickets. In the 8 o'clock hour, we'll talk about the best years of your life, a little survey we found. And then we'll have Hefe choose new music for us. We'll play trivia for Savannah Bar Crawl passes. And then we'll quiz Kotter in the face. Kotter, would you like to know what you're going to get quizzed about?
I would love to.
So last week, we bought twin snails, which we still need to name. We've been really bad.
Oh, crap. Yeah, we do.
We'll do that tomorrow. That'll be part of the show tomorrow. We'll do a one-day vote. We talked about doing a week-long vote. That's way too long. Today, you will be quizzed in the face in regards to twins, celebrity twins.
Okay.
There's a lot of celebrities that I didn't know had a twin. So it's going to be really easy. I'm going to give you a celebrity.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a few things they're known for.
Okay.
Just to kind of remind you who they are.
Right.
And then I'm just going to ask you, are they a twin or not?
There's one that I'm going to guess is on your list.
Go ahead and say it so I can just delete it.
You want me to say it?
No.
Okay, because there's one celebrity that I know is a twin that it wasn't well known, but I do know. So
yeah, I've got a list of 10 for you. So we'll quiz you in the face here right around 9 o'clock today.
Okay,
in regards to celebrity twins.
All right, I'm down.
I've got I think I have up to 2 more games already thought out.
Oh, damn.
One is going to be really interesting because it's not questions.
I have something that's not necessarily questions too.
It's all sounds.
Okay, that's fair.
So
I have to figure out the sounds.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I gotta.
You'll have to.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to get the sound bites and I'm just going to number them.
Okay.
And then I'll have a spreadsheet on what those sounds are, and then I'm just going to have you
say if you upload them, I can. If they're just numbered, if you upload them and just number them, I can put them into the the hockey.
Yeah, I thought about that too.
Okay. If you can just upload them, I'll put them into the hockey.
Yep, not a problem.
Cool. Yeah, that's not a problem at all.
Yep. Just be saved as numbers.
I'm gonna get my coffee.
Yeah, speaking of the 20th anniversary show, obviously, which we're very excited about, Puddle of Mud, Filter Sponge, Lilac, Whale Boats. I got a ton of stuff done for yesterday. Ordered our banners that go around the stage that have like our sponsor logos and stuff on them. Ordered our wristbands that you're going to wear when you want to have a couple beers at the show or if you're in the VIP area. Excuse me. And then I got W9s. And then today I start ordering writer material. So when it comes to like the bands get to ask for like certain food items or certain, things that make them comfortable in the rooms. Yeah, we get to buy artists that stuff. We have like a $1,000 budget to buy all of our writer stuff. So I got to make sure I come in under that.
Is that doable?
Thing is, I mean, there's the only thing that makes me nervous about not hitting that number or staying under that number is coffee machines. So
coffee machines?
Well, 2 of the 3 bands have asked for coffee machines.
They're all flying in, so all of this stuff is getting left here afterwards.
Right, yeah. I mean, and the truth of the matter is, and Cotter's back on camera. Let me get him real quick.
We just clean it off, return the coffee machines. Didn't work, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's just, so... Yeah, I mean, I think that's kind of a higher priced item. Most other stuff is pretty simple. They just want like, a meat tray, a deli tray.
Yeah,
they want Red Bull or they want towels and just kind of typical stuff.
All right.
But I think what we're gonna do is on the show Monday, we'll actually just go through some of the funner stuff from each band's writer.
I like that.
And I think we'll do that probably top of the 8 o'clock hour. So let's make sure we pin that in. I've got it. Yeah, I've got it all broken out and highlighted in different colors for edible and non-edible items.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah, I know. That's why I got the big compliment from A-Dub the other day where he's like, you did a great job doing that. I know. I spent a lot of time reading through writers. The thing is, I think with the coffee machines, I think one band asked for like a specific coffee.
Okay.
So if it comes in, as long as they come in little Keurig cups, I have a coffee machine at my house.
Right.
So I think I'm just going to bring that and use that as one.
Can you just snag the one from the radio station?
Yeah, I don't think we want to use that.
Okay.
Because if it gets broke, we won't have a coffee machine anymore.
That's true. I
So
don't want that.
I would rather have them break I've had that Keurig for a decade. I'd rather them break that and then make the company buy me one. If they broke it.
If they don't break it, you need them to sign it. So then in your house, you just have a signed coffee,
Well, if they don't break it, I'm going to accidentally drop it. I don't know how this broke.
what happened?
Filter. Why? Why would Richard do that? Does he hate old Keurig machines? No, but right when Keurig came out, like right when it's been about a decade now since Keurig kind of came out with their little cup machine.
Yeah.
Whatever. Ruin the planet.
The guy who created them hates it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he regrets it.
Yeah. So when they first came out, they sent our radio station 30 Keurigs.
Are you serious?
For giveaway.
Damn.
So obviously all the promotions people were like, yoink. Every one of us took a Keurig
And we
machine.
gave away one.
No, we gave away the rest. It's just we all took one. And yeah, I've had my like OG Keurig machine.
Nice.
For like a decade. It didn't get used as much. I mean, really, I never really drank coffee at all.
Yeah.
Until these last year and a half, 2 years. And then we just mostly made like hot chocolate and stuff out of it and like sleepy time tea stuff.
I get it. All right, we got just over a minute. Going to talk this Coach's Corner Thursday Throwdown open mic.
Uh-oh.
Did your mouse die?
No, I think my computer froze. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Everything's fine. Don't freak out.
Tony says she has 2 we can borrow.
Yeah, I'm not going to borrow your Keurigs, dude. I mean, truth of the matter is they're probably going to get broken or taken by someone.
I just want to see Wes Scantlin leaving Trustee's Garden holding
with a Keurig underneath it.
Peace out, guys.
Did you have fun? Yeah. Holding a Keurig Slim underneath his arm.
All right, under 30 seconds.
Yeah, I've never done a show where the band really... I mean, the bands will take like a few drinks or whatever.
Yeah.
Like if we left like a case of beer, they'll steal the beer, but they don't really take anything else.
Yeah.
It'd be funny if he just had like 2 Keurigs. The couch we're renting.
Don't take the couch. All right, guys, be right back.
The Kotter and Marshall Show, Rock 106.1.
Coming up next hour, your chance to score tickets for the 20th anniversary show. Hopefully, you were listening to Billy and the Badass Rock Show yesterday at 5:05 because she legitimately just gave you the answer to today's question. So listen up. Your chance to score those tickets coming up in about an hour. All right, so Thursday Night Throwdown is a new open mic at Coach's Corner. Coach's Corner in Thunderbolt, out in the Sound Garden. They've been doing live shows forever, every weekend. They got something going on. So this is a new thing for Thursday, and I was there last week. And one thing that as I've gone to Austin so many times, live music capital of the world, my uncle's big into the music scene there, and a lot of times we'll just go to an open mic. And it's legitimately just people coming up on stage. They got their guitar. They got whatever instrument they play.
Right.
And they just come up and they play a few songs. Maybe they'll jam out with everybody else on stage. And that's kind of what this is. This is exactly what it reminded me of.
This is just a jam shesh. What am I saying? Jam session. This is just a jam session that's going on tonight. Once again, it's starting at 7 o'clock at Coach's Corner. I love Coach's Corner. Midget wrestling was a thing for a very long time. I can only imagine it's coming back.
It's got to come back.
I don't know why. I always just take midget wrestling. I just imagine it's always at Coach's Corner. But yeah, I mean, it's a great place to go have dinner. A great pub, just kind of place. Go watch all your favorite sports teams. They're obviously a huge Braves bar. But this event is very cool. Now, I haven't been to an open mic night in years. I think I've been to one since I've moved to Savannah 7 years ago.
Yeah. Now, this was great. There was a guy, and I couldn't stick around last time because it got started later and getting up so early. There's a guy last week who showed up with an accordion. I'm like, oh, yes, please.
Was it Weird Al?
No.
Was it Weird Al's cousin?
Maybe. But I was just like, he strolled up, and I'm like, this is what I need. And there's just a bunch of people with guitars. There's a drum kit already set up.
Right.
So, I mean, if you're a local musician and you're like, I just want to get up on stage and play.
And do some weird stuff.
And you can. And that's the beauty of this. So you can head on out to Coach's. It starts at 7 o'clock tonight. Once you get there, you just go up to the stage. They'll have a sign up. So you can sign up to play, and they'll bring you up. And like I said, I mean, if you just like live music, and you're not getting the big production. It's not like, pyro and fireworks.
What?
It's just a bunch of incredibly talented musicians doing their thing. And it's truly awesome.
So we should not go on stage.
No. I did. I introed the host last week, and I didn't even go on stage to do that. I did that in front of the stage.
Oh, okay.
I just didn't feel special enough to even walk up.
Yeah, you don't deserve to be on the stage. No
not
way.
At all. So you want to check out some great local music tonight. This is honestly a very cool event. This is like maybe the third week they've done it. So it's just now getting going. So if you want to hear some new music or some local music, if you want to get up on stage and play, Thursday Throwdown Open Mic at Coach's in Thunderbolt tonight. Get more details on their Facebook page. All right, coming up after 7 o'clock, we are taking your calls, comments, and text. 800-394-1061. What did you experience or do way too early in life? And the Horde has come through with comments on the chat.
Yeah, we gotten tons of stuff already, but feel free to call us up. Even do it right now, 1-800-394-1061. What's that one thing did you experience or just do in general that was way too early in your life?
We've got that coming up next. Kotter and Marshall Show, Rock 1061.
Rock 106.
All right. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Once again, thanks for your comments on the chat in regards to our question of the day. And feel free to call in. If you got a story, or you just feel like it'd be better done over the phone, feel free to call us, 1-800-394-1061. We're asking you guys, what did you experience or just do way too early in life? Did you get a tattoo too early? Did you feel like you did drugs or alcohol too early? Did you go on that road trip where something horrific happened, like you fell off a mountain and survived? Probably, lived or died, possibly too early in your life. John says, my dad took me to the theater to see Animal House. I was 10. What's wrong with that?
That's a good movie.
Not a fan of Keurig. I love my old coffee pot. I can make a big pot and not worry with messing with K-cups. I don't know. I am a K-cup guy. I am brewing the plain into my house.
We've got one that I like ours at home. So we can do a pot of coffee, or we can do an individual cup. And with the individual cup, you can get the generic fake pods that you can actually just put coffee in.
Yeah.
So we do that a lot. So every year for Christmas, I get my wife a big thing of Keurig cups. It's just kind of become a thing.
Yeah.
And once those are out, we usually don't do those until the next Christmas. So then we just go in and just fill up the little plastic thing, because I love being able to do an individual cup of coffee. That is the best part of the Keurig cup invention, in my opinion. I love the individual cups of coffee.
Would you say it's the best part of waking up?
It is.
Definitely not Folgers stuff. Yeah, I mean, with my Keurig machine, I just go to Sam's Club and you can buy like 100 cups for like $20.
Yeah.
So that's what I do. Sorry, I'm just going over a couple of your stories that you guys threw at us over the chat in regards. I'm going to be able to talk today. I swear to God. I'm going to go slug a drink here in a second. Love your stories. Yeah, I'm just going to. I'm just editing them up just a little bit. Good Lord, Thomas. I'm reading your story right now, man. That's crazy. Actually, that's a really good question. Are the K-Cups considered recyclable or not because of the coffee remnants?
I don't think they are, and that's why the guy who invented them hates it now, because they're just creating more trash, I think. But I mean, I could be 100% be wrong on that.
I mean, his idea was good and an idea.
Yeah.
How can we make drinking coffee easier for dummies like me? Put them in a tiny cup. Let the machine do the work. Yeah, cleaning up a Keurig can be a little annoying. I've had to do it a couple times. Just changing out filters and obviously just running like vinegar and stuff through. I've had like my Keurig machine like clog up where it just wouldn't run anything. But running some stuff through it. You have to put like extremely hot water into the basin and let it run through, and that'll like break up whatever sediment that's stuck in there.
Yeah,
just running vinegar through it to kind of clean it out as well. All positive things for the Keurig. Yeah, I think overall, I mean, like looking at the writers, and once again, we'll go over all this stuff in big detail because there's some fun stuff. I would say by far Filter is the funnest band when it comes to their writers.
Which surprises me because I don't know. It just seems like he was the most...
Richard Patrick?
Yeah, the most serious, and I'm not going to have a lot of fun kind of personality. I don't know, just from what, outside looking in.
Yeah.
So to me, that's entertaining or funny that his is the best.
Yeah, so, yeah, by far, Filters is the most fun. Sponge, I feel like they've had the same writer for the entire lifespan of the band because their writer is...
Some Jack, pack of cigarettes.
Yeah. Their writer is like a tenth of the other two bands. And then Puddle of Mud is just very serious. There's no... There's no him and her hawing in regards to their writer, but we could break down some of the more interesting items from each. So we'll do that on Monday.
Yeah, I think that'll be fun.
And that'll be the last show we do. Actually, I was just looking at my schedule. I get to wake up 6 days in a row, not at 5 a.m. or earlier, and I'm very excited about that.
Yeah, no, I will definitely not be waking up at 3 when we're in the one place, Universal. Oh, that Friday, the remote thing you sent me?
Yes.
You can have that.
Okay.
Because technically that's still my day off, and I'd like to take advantage of it. Okay. If you're cool with that.
Yeah, that should be fine. Wanda, thank you. Or excuse me, Tony, thank you for that story as well. I can play Filters. Hey, man, nice shot on the bass. Sick brag, Gibby.
Yeah.
All right, so I've got like 6 or 7 over here that I can use for.
Okay. There was only one on our
Colin.
Facebook page, and it's a sentence. But I can start with mine.
I'm gonna message Vic. We haven't heard from him.
Okay.
I'm gonna message him.
Okay.
How long till our break?
Let's see. We still have like 7-8 minutes. It's Thursday. He is busy. It's an excellent call, Tony. 11, buying beer at 14. Always looked older than I was.
Ooh, chewing tobacco at 11, buying beer at 14.
I never had the issue of looking older than I was. So I was kind of bummed. So I had bingo last night. It actually went well. New Realm. People came out and played. It was cool.
You're bummed because you're successful?
No, I was bummed because Jeff, 2 names in the Born Agains, the Rev Kev's band. Rev Kev from Derby. Derby. Okay, so Rev Kev, he moved to New York a year during the pandemic, I think.
Sure.
So he was back in town last night for a show, and it was at El Rocco.
Across the street.
Which is literally across the street.
Yeah.
So the show started at 8, so I got done 10 till 9-ish. But because of the parking situation, I have to park in the parking deck on Jefferson because there's no parking around New Realm.
Yeah, it's like 2.5 blocks away.
And I got all that bingo crap, and it's 2 trips for the bingo stuff with the speaker and everything.
Right.
So I'm like, I'm not walking 2 trips back and forth to leave my car there to come back to El Rocco because I really wanted to go in, at least for a song, just to say hey and check them out. But I couldn't. But as I'm walking past, it was the opening band, but the place was packed. It sounded great. And I'm like, God, I want to go so bad. But I didn't want to leave all my stuff just sitting in New Realm. So, yeah, I was bummed. Hopefully it was a good show.
Oh, walking into the doctor's office. Yeah, good luck, Charles.
Godspeed. Lube up. Lube up.
I don't think he has to worry about that part.
Extra. You know what? Be prepared.
I think if you come into a doctor's office with your own lube, dude, if as a doctor, I would tell you to leave.
What? I'm just saying.
Is that a bottle of lube in your pocket? Are you just happy to see me, Charles? Neither, but yes. What?
All right, we got still over 5 minutes. Gonna go from Creed into Nirvana.
So I text Vic. And
okay.
we haven't heard from Vic in about a week and a half, I would say, which is a little longer than we like.
Yes.
We like to make sure that 1, Vic is alive, and 2, Vic isn't doing Vic-like things to other people. So I just text him. I go, Vic, here's our question of the day. Call us up and give us a story. So let's see. He has not responded.
Okay.
I'm guessing he's not at work yet. I don't think they open until probably I'll look. I'll see what time his business opens.
Yeah, I mean, he normally calls in on his way to work around 7:30, 7:40.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't open till 8 o'clock. So hopefully we'll hear from Vic today. Once again, get real nervous about that guy. Got to keep tabs on him for the rest of, the people in the surrounding areas. All right, we got a couple minutes. I'm going to run off for a second.
Yeah, we still have about 4.5, a little over. So call, comment, and text. You guys know the drill there. Know the topic. Toward the end of the 7 o'clock hour, we've got our 20th anniversary trivia. Your chance to score tickets for the 20th anniversary concert. Also going to talk a couple different revenge stories people had on their exes. Then at the top of the 8 o'clock hour, the best years of your life. Had a survey breaking it down where people think the best years of their life are. We'll talk about that and kind of maybe why each time period would be the best years of your life. Then we'll talk about our best years of our life, and would love to get your thoughts on that as well. We'll get to that here at 8, so plenty of time there. As we're just now into the 7 o'clock hour. Eric Loy in tomorrow for Beer for Breakfast from Silver Bluff Brewing out of Brunswick. There's a lot of bees. I'm looking forward to that. Never had a beer from Silver Bluff, so bring it on. What are you drinking there?
It's just sparkling ice water.
Oh, okay.
That I
just
got from the store.
You have like a vast selection of drinks. That's a new one.
Yeah, I went to Sam's Club yesterday, and was it yesterday? No, just the other day. I don't know. I just picked up like a case of that sparkling water.
Okay. My
wife and I like them, and this is the current one where it's watermelon limeade.
Oh.
It's not good. Did Vic get arrested again? Any new mug shots? He hasn't sent me anything.
That's always a possibility.
Well, there's always a chance of it, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Gavin, good morning, buddy.
What's up?
Wanda, 10 for 10 at Kroger. Yeah, I buy like the case. You get like 20 of them for like $14.
No, that's good.
That's stupid. Good old Sam's Club coming through. The cost of meat, though, I think it was Charles who messaged us the other day. He's like, dude, get a ribeye. It's like $30. Like, on Sam's Club, man, the prices are very high on meat right now.
Yeah, I got, when we grilled out steaks last weekend, I just ended up going to Kroger because it was easier. I didn't make it down to Ogeechee. I think it was like $12 for one of the steaks, $13 for the other. I don't remember the sizes, but I mean, Didn't feel they're too horrible for the size of the steaks.
Yeah. Yeah, it was weird. They didn't have much. Like, I was just looking for like just regular chicken breasts, and they had some. They had some, but it was $20 for like a, I don't know, what do they come in, like, what do you call that, a case or a package thing of it? It was like $20. I'm like, God, that is so high. It's usually like half that.
Speaking of meats, Sean came through and sent me a nice list of potential grills.
Oh, okay.
If I can convince the wife, he sent one, a little pricier than what we were, initially talked about spending, but it has the griddle thing and it has the grill.
Oh, okay.
And they're separate. It's not like they're little separate elements. So
how much was it? It was like
$500.
Okay.
We talked about like $350, 400-ish is kind of where we were initially, but I think I can talk her into it. And it looks really nice. I'm like, there it is. That's the one.
The max I've spent is like $120.
Yeah.
That would be quite the deal, but good for you, man.
So I'm pretty excited. So yeah. So I'm gonna show that to her when she gets back.
Yeah, I don't know. Juana just said I need to renew my Sam's Club membership because I just brought it up. They're building a Costco apparently over in the Pooler area.
I've never been to Costco. Is there any difference from a Sam's Club, or is it?
I don't know. I've never. Okay. I don't think I've been into a Costco maybe once. There was one in Vegas, up by the Red Rocks, but I think I only walked in there once.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if there's much difference or if people love the Costco over the Sam's Club, but if anyone does, let me know.
I got about 30 seconds. That was scary.
Whoa, who was that?
Griddle. Thank you.
Well, yep. I will take that. I'm going to go ahead and pretend that's a compliment.
Can we like screenshot that and use it for quotes later?
Yeah.
According to T.A. Griddle, Savannah's sexiest morning show.
Just a black and white shot of us with that quote.
We'll be right back, guys.
Rock 1061.
What did you do or experience way too early in life? 800-394-1061. You can call, comment, and text. Don't forget to jump on that stream. Join the Horde, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Like, follow, and subscribe while you're there. So one thing easily popped in my mind when we brought up this topic. What did you experience or do way too early in life? I was introduced to porn way too young. I mean, way too young.
Is there an appropriate age for porn?
Not 10 years old.
Okay.
My uncle was like my big brother growing up. My mom and him are, 15 years age difference, 20. I mean, it's a massive age difference. So he was way younger. So he was still living and going to junior high and high school when after I was born.
Okay.
And was young enough to spend time at my grandparents' house. So he was like my big brother, and he introduced me to porn and Playboy and Hustler and Penthouse.
Right.
At the age of 10.
The classics, bro.
I don't know what I'm looking at. I mean, I know what I'm looking at, but I remember going, this is gross. What is that? It was an extreme close-up of a certain body part. And I'm like, what's that? And he goes, oh, you'll learn to love it. But I mean, at 10 years old, I mean, I shouldn't have been looking at that at 10.
I think at 10 years old, I was my buddy's dad had a collection of Playboys. We look at them all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I looking back now, that was way too young. I mean, it was because I couldn't. There was no context to it. There was just a 16, 17-year-old horny guy, looking at magazines and then showing them to his a 10-year-old nephew,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like there's no context to what I'm looking at. It's just
you haven't been through the high school gym discussion where they sit down all the guys and they make them watch that video like you're gonna get horny. Like, what is that, Professor Smith? And then that very awkward time. Yeah,
it was weird, And I look back and I'm just like, I don't know. Did it affect me, a little bit?
Yeah, you could tell you were definitely messed up.
I will know. I mean, for many reasons. But I mean, 10 years old. way too young. My uncle didn't know any better. I mean, he's out his own set of issues, but it's not like you go, hey, check out this page spread of this lady. Go enjoy yourself. I don't know. Looking back now, way too young to be introduced into the world of porn.
Interesting. Okay, all right, okay. Well, we got some comments here on the stream. Mac, good old Mac. She actually said, I got my first tattoo at 17, and I hate it. And it happens to be the biggest one. You're right. It's actually when she just graduated. She goes, it's horrible. It's very basic white chick. And then she hates it, and it makes her cringe. So that's what she did when she was way too young. When do you think too young to get a tattoo is?
I think that's an interesting thing because I've got to deal with my kids. I will buy them their first tattoo. I don't need full approval on it, but I just don't want them to rush in and get something stupid. It's like I want to see what they're getting. I want to know that it makes sense. I mean, I don't regret my first tattoo because it was a comedy drama mask. I've always been in the theater, so it made sense for me at the time. It was a crap tattoo. It's long since been covered up. So, I mean, I think rushing into a tattoo too young could be dangerous because, I mean, it's going to be something you later regret, especially if it's just something you get on a whim.
Again, most first tattoos are generally not great tattoos. I mean, my first tattoo I got with you. You were actually in the room. We were in Austin, Texas together, and that's been covered up. Now, it's the same thing. It's just done better.
It's way better. It's way better now.
It's just done better. So, yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things where you're young.
Yeah.
And you're going to make those mistakes when it comes to tattoos. And usually the first one is always the worst one.
I mean, I always try to tell people if they ask. I've got several. And people will ask. I'm just like, you have so much time. You have all the time in the world to figure out what your first tattoo is. Don't rush into it. Make it something that counts. And then if you get addicted like me, after a while, it just doesn't matter. You just get ink for ink's sake, and I understand that completely. But I don't think there's too young of an age, per se. I mean, do it legally at the age of 18. That's fine. But I don't know. Just put a little bit of thought into it. That's all. Just a little bit.
I think my wife got her first tattoo on her upper right-hand shoulder when she was like 15, maybe even younger than that. So she definitely got her first tattoo way too young, according to that. Here's another one from the stream. Gibby says, I smoked and lost my virginity at 12, started drinking at 14, smoked pot at 16, explored the vastness of the early internet with the unfiltered content at around that age too, so I'm pretty much messed up. Yeah, I get that. I think, and that's one of the ones too, I smoked way too early of an age.
Yeah.
I'll tell that story here in a little while. And drinking. Yeah, I think everyone drank before 21.
Oh, gosh,
I
yes.
just imagine.
Yeah.
When'd you start drinking?
Once again, my uncle. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know, 14, 15. I mean, I lived basically a boring life. I mean, I did things here and there, but it never to the extreme of what you hear from some stories, But I would say 14-ish was probably about how old I was.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. And it's not like I drank all the time. It was, with my uncle or, if my dad had some beers at the house, that sort of thing. But it wasn't something I was doing every weekend.
I would steal Miller Lights out of my dad's beer fridge in the garage and stuff them in my book bag.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I'd either trade them in like grade school with people, or I would just slug them over the weekend. I never drank and went to school, so kudos to me. Education first. My
brother has got all kinds of stories. I think he spent his entire junior year just drunk.
Good for him.
Him and my cousin would get up early, drink, smoke some weed, then go to school.
Hey, priorities, dude.
they had them. That's what they were right there. All right, call, comment, and text 800-394-1061. What did you experience or do way too early in life? We'd love to get your call, so hook us up now. 800-394-1061. Here's Rise Against. It's Nowhere Generation.
Wanda goes, who didn't do that before school? Right? Don't do that. There we go.
Rock 1061, who's this?
This is Meredith. How are y'all?
Hey, Meredith, how's it going?
It's good. So when I was 9, I decided I wanted to be cool like my older sisters and shave.
Okay.
So I got a Pink Lady Bic disposable, and I was shaving my legs, and then I went up the top of my leg and pretty much took most of the skin off.
Oh.
And so all you heard was blood-curdling screams from the bathroom, and my mom trying to get in there to see what had happened. So, yeah.
Did you have the door?
Nowadays, I don't want to shave every morning.
Yeah, good Lord.
Back in 9, though, it was the cool thing to do.
Yeah. That's my, never ever. And Lady Bics still scare me when I see it.
Yeah, I completely get that. Good Lord.
No. All right, guys. Y'all have a good day.
All right, thank you, Meredith.
Thanks, Meredith.
Bye.
Bye.
Ooh, the Revenge of the Lady Bic. She must have been pressing really hard to get a Lady Bic to just
oh, man, I'm sorry.
Shave off your skin. Ugh. Are you going to edit that up?
I can do it now, or I can wait until commercials. Because we won't have time to air it during this break. So.
Okay, well, then just wait for the commercials then.
Yeah, that's fine.
We got a text in. Why don't you go ahead and do that one? It's very short.
Okay.
And then I'm going to email you this and do this one as well. So do the text and do the email.
To start, or do you want to?
No. Open it up. Throw it to me.
Okay.
Come on. Wrong keyboard. Stupid. I hate that. Open it up. Throw it to me. I'll do mine.
Okay.
Go into the text. Go into the stream comment. I'll add on another stream comment or two.
Okay.
And then we'll break it out. And I'll still have some for the final bit where we'll do the phone call and we'll do the final ones.
Sounds good.
Damien, the one thing I was stumbled upon adult entertainment because TOS. TOS? What's TOS?
I don't know.
Damon, what's TOS? We're stupid. Explain it to us like we're 5-year-olds. I say that way too often.
All right, we got about 30 seconds.
All right, once again, open it up, throw it to me. I'll do mine. Morning, Rhett. What's going on, buddy? I'll do mine. I'll throw it back to you. You do text message, do the one story I emailed to you, and then I'll do a couple more, and then we'll break.
Sounds good. All right, guys, be right back.
The Kotter and Marshall Show. Rock 106.1.
We're taking your calls, comments, and texts this morning. 800-394-1061. What did you experience or do way too early in life?
Ooh, I got a couple of them, Kotter. First and foremost, smoking. My dad smoked, so I thought it was the coolest thing. But of course, they didn't allow me to smoke. So I was like, well, that's stupid. My dad smokes. I can smoke. I'm 14 years old. I'm a grown person.
Right.
So my buddy Derek and I, he had the worst car ever. He would drive me to school every morning, but we would make a little pit stop like 3-4 miles out of the way in a small town called Goodfield, Illinois, where we would be able to go in, obviously not 18, and go buy cigarettes from this guy who would just look at us and be like, $2.50, and like every time would never question or card us. So we'd buy cigarettes and smoke them all the way to high school every single day. And I smoked on and off until I was like 21-ish. But I don't know. I don't know why. I don't think I ever really enjoyed smoking.
Sure.
I just never really cared for it. So that's one thing I definitely didn't keep up in life. But I did that way too early, at like 14 years old. Drinking, I don't even remember when I had my first drink. I think my dad gave it to me.
I'm sure.
I think he threw it to me like Stone Cold Steve Austin, and I drank it, and I was like, "This is gross," and then it became delicious.
Right.
A few years after that, of course, I don't know when the appropriate time to start having sex is, but I'm pretty sure 13 is not it. especially on your parents' bed, where that happened for me. Just very gross now.
That's your
hindsight.
parents' bed?
But hey, no one was home, man. No one was home.
What about your bed?
Dude, I had like a twin bed.
You were 13.
I'm just saying.
It would have been fine.
Oh, we didn't know how it was going to go. I didn't know if it was going to be like a gymnastics session. Need a wider bed for that type of situation.
It was your first time.
Yeah.
How crazy were you going to get?
I saw some pictures. Okay. I saw some pictures at that point. It definitely didn't get crazy. But yeah, I mean, doing that probably. And then just like, I don't know when a good age to become a criminal is.
Yeah.
But I became really good at stealing stuff. We talked about how I stole a keg. I think that was when I was around 18 years old.
Yeah.
I got caught stealing a carton of cigarettes.
Wow.
When I was, I think I was 14 or 15. I was right around there. And just stealing stuff in general. I don't know when my life of crime started, but it was a very small town. And there wasn't a lot of jobs to be had, so I just became really good at stealing things.
Well played.
So thank you. I am, back then, probably a little bit of a kleptomaniac.
All right, call, comment, and text 800-394-1061. What did you experience or do way too early in life? Got a text, alcohol, pot, and sex. My best friend was 4 years older than me, so the first time I drank, I was in 5th grade. Yeah, that's a little young. Tony hit us up. She said, way too early in life, finding out parents can be very disappointing and human. I left my parents home at 14 and emancipated legally at 17. I think it taught me to be an awesome parent.
Yeah. See, that's one of those rare stories where actually it feels like it turned out more positive than negative.
It was for the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens. It totally happens.
So Jess hit us up on the stream saying, tattoo at 15, drunk at 14, and so many other things. But I turned out fabulous. I love this one. How about this one? This is a kind of a strange one. Jeremy hit us up. He goes, I experienced major life-threatening surgery when I was 9.
Holy crap.
I had a birth defect that caused a tube from coming from my right kidney twisted up in a knot and caused me to go septic, and then my large kidney almost killed me. And in large, my kidney almost killed me.
Okay.
Sorry, I said that wrong. But they fixed it just in time. So kudos to Jeremy for being alive.
Damn. All right, call, comment, and text. We want more of your stories. What did you do or experience way too early in life? 800-394-1061. We got more of your stories coming up next. Kotter and Marshall, Rock 1061.
Rock 106.
All right, let me edit this up real quick, guys.
Yeah, we'll be right back on the stream with more audio.
Your buddy Vic. Yeah, because I was doing what I do when I was too young. I started jacking off like at the early age of about 6.
Oh my God!
Dude, I wasn't even shooting any balls out yet, man. It was terrible.
See,
dude, I don't know what it was. I just learned how to make myself feel good at a really early age.
So you were vicking yourself at the age of 6.
Yeah, well, it might even been earlier than that, dude. I can't really tell, but I think it was around the age of 6, yeah.
Damn.
And I used to be told all the time, you keep pulling on that, you make you go blind. I'm blind as hell.
Thought it was an old wives' tale, but I guess not.
Vic, just checking in. How you doing, buddy? We haven't talked to you in like a week and a half. We got worried.
Yeah, I'm doing good, man. Getting up a little too late lately. I actually got up a little earlier this morning.
Perfect.
And sometimes I call after about 7:30 and I don't get y'all. So
Yeah.
I kind of just figure I'll get you the next day.
I get it.
Well, we're glad you're doing good, man. We'll talk to you soon. But thanks for calling in. We appreciate it.
Oh yeah. Hey, keep one eye open, right?
Exactly. All right, man. See you, Vic.
All right, Vic. See you.
Oh, that's funny. That was worth it.
Good old Vic.
All right, guys. Back to editing. Be right back.
There it is.
All right.
All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with us those last few minutes. Kotter was just editing up those phone calls that we got from both Meredith and Vic. You heard them live, but we have to edit them up for obvious reasons to play back on the air.
I love Vic.
So once again, we'll start off with, I'm going to tell Thomas's story.
Okay.
We'll go Thomas's story, Meredith call, and then I'll do Tony and Charles, and then you'll wrap up with Vic.
Okay,
And
perfect.
then we'll go out from there.
Sounds good.
All right, guys. After this last break, thank you so much for chiming in this morning in regards to what did you experience way too early in life. We're going to play some 20th anniversary trivia. We're going to go ahead and give you the question. Billy gave you the answer yesterday, so hopefully you know the answer. But if not, it's a multiple choice question. You could just call in and guess. But we're going to ask you that question coming up after this next break for your chance to win some 20th anniversary concert tickets. We'll also talk about this really quick story. It's revenge on some exes. People came up with some interesting ways to take revenge on their ex-partner. So we'll share that with you. In the 8 o'clock hour, obviously, we got Hefe. We're going to talk about the best years of your life, a survey that we found. We're going to break that down for you. Then we'll also play Are You Smarter Than a Community College Dropout Trivia, brought to you by Savannah Bar Crawl. Speaking of, after this break, I'm going to set up Hefe's camera.
Okay.
He's feeling it this morning, man. He's having a good old time in there.
Good. Hopefully he'll continue when it's time to actually do his job.
I doubt it. Working hard when it counts the most? I think not.
He is our fish.
Yeah, this fish takes after me. Us. I'll do some show sponsors when we talk about the next break after this one, too.
Sounds good.
Do my part. Do my part. Did Marshall talk about sponsors? Hell yeah, he did.
All right, guys, got about 15 seconds. Be right back.
Kotter and Marshall, Rock 1061.
We're taking the calls, comments, and texts this morning. 800-394-1061. Lots of good stuff. What did you experience or do way too early in life?
Another great comment here from the stream that we have to share, Kotter. Thomas says, well, when I was 9, I came back from a trout fishing trip with my dad. I was watching him clean the fish in the sink, standing on a stool. Dad had about 3 fish left to go, and he told me, hey, go take a shower. But I insisted that I stay and finish watching him clean those fish. Once again, he was standing on a stool. I think you know where this is going to go. He goes, suddenly, out of nowhere, the stool went out from under me. I reached to grab for the counter to catch myself. My hand landed on top of a steak knife.
Oh.
It required 120 stitches inside my hand on 22 on the outside of his hand to clean it all up for him. He goes, but I got a cool sickle-looking scar from the accident. So what he experienced way too early in life, balance issues, which most of us in our 40s start having.
We are taking the calls, comments, and texts. 800-394-1061. What did you experience to do way too early in life? Meredith has hit us up.
So when I was 9, I decided I wanted to be cool like my older sisters and shave. I got a Pink Lady Bic disposable. And I was shaving my legs, and then I went up the top of my leg and pretty much took most of the skin off.
Oh.
So all you heard was blood-curdling screams from the bathroom, and my mom trying to get in there to see what. Nowadays, I don't want to shave every morning.
How hard was she pressing down with that razor?
Yeah, that was one of the. She should have asked for some hints, some helpful hints on how to shave.
Sounds so painful.
Yeah, well, thank God we don't have to shave our legs. Probably the same thing would happen to us. We got some more comments here on the stream that I have to share. Tony says, my mom took me to the horror movies way too early in life. I would sleep under my bed to prevent monsters from killing me. I was like 5.
Oh, no.
She goes, I also had to check the closets and close all the drapes to avoid something seeing me or getting me. Charles also said, too early in life, chewing tobacco at 11, buying beer at 14. This is big, bald, and sexy, our buddy Charles. This dude, I can imagine at 14, looked 37.
Yes. Oh, God, yeah. I've only tried chewing tobacco once in life. I was maybe 16 years old.
Oh, yeah.
I was in high school. It gave me the cold sweats. I thought I was going to die, and I've never even looked at it again.
Oh, I yacked.
Yeah,
the first time I did chewing tobacco, I swallowed all the juice. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I completely yacked, with chewing tobacco. Gross.
All right, call, comment, and text 800-394-1061. What did you experience or do way too early in life? Now, we haven't heard from Vic in like a week and a half.
Which is very scary.
So we got a little nervous. You actually texted Vic.
Yeah, we like to keep tabs on Vic just in case. Well, just in case.
All right, well, good news. Rock 1061, who's this?
Buddy Vic.
Vic's okay! We hadn't heard from you in a while, man. We're just a little concerned.
Yeah, because I was doing what I did when I was too young. I started off like at the early age of about 6.
Oh, my God!
Dude, I wasn't even shooting any balls out here. It was terrible. Dude, I don't know what it was. I just learned how to make myself feel good at a really early age.
So you were vicking yourself at the age of 6.
Yeah, I might even been older than that, dude. I can't really tell, but I think it was around the age of 6, yeah. And I used to be told all the time, you keep pulling on that, it makes you go blind. I'm blind as hell.
Oh, man. It's good to know Vic's okay, and he can still deliver in the clutch.
Just couldn't shoot balls at 6. Wow. What do you do with that? I think that's the end of the bit.
That's it. We're done. All right, coming up next, got your chance to win some tickets for the 20th anniversary concert with Rock 1061 and Connect Savannah. We have got 20th anniversary trivia. If you were checking out Billy and the Badass Rock Show yesterday, she gave you the answer to the question. Regardless, we'll ask that next. Here's Ozzy, Under the Graveyard. Kotter and Marshall, Rock 1061.
Good old Vic.
I love Vic. God, love Vic. Good to know he's all right.
You never know. That's why you got to check in.
Yeah, no, it's a legit concern.
All right, coming up next, 20th anniversary trivia question. Hope you guys are ready. Once again, Billy gave you that answer. And the rest of the show, Cotter's going to get quizzed in the face. Got a Celebrity Twins edition we'll be quizzing Kotter on. So that'll be coming up here at the top of the 9 o'clock hour today.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, I was here till about 1 o'clock yesterday doing stuff for the concert yesterday. Got a bunch of it done.
Good. Super
excited. We're putting together packets for all of our vendors and everything. So,
right.
Speaking of the 20th anniversary show, I'm excited. Today I'm going to start buying stuff. Some items I could buy from like Amazon and stuff.
Right.
Like towels and whatnots. But I've got to start doing that, getting us ready for 2.5 weeks from now.
It's crazy.
2.5 weeks from our 20th anniversary concert.
It's fun. It's funny because it's like several years ago, I brought up, I think even before Aaron was here, I think it was our previous management team. And I was like, 20th anniversary is not that far off. I would love to do a concert for our 20th anniversary.
Right.
And I mean, it might have been, Music Vault might have been around, Stage on Bay might have been around, so it's like they were throwing around ideas. And I never thought we'd be able to do it. Then the pandemic hit. And, everything changes, you make cuts, you change the way you're doing things. And I stopped even asking because I'm like, there's no way we're doing a concert after the pandemic. There's just no way. And then when A-Dub, he brought it up again. He's like, I want to do a show. I'm like, cool. I never thought, and not in a negative way, I just never thought the company would do it once again, just a year after the pandemic. Hell, we're not even necessarily out of it yet.
Right.
The fact that the company stepped up to do it, I think, is awesome. I'm super happy that we get to celebrate our 20th this way. I'm super happy that we're kicking off another round of concerts in the Low Country and Coastal Empire. So I just want everybody to show up, man. If it goes well, we're doing it again.
I'm really excited that you brought up that fact of concerts because I got another email yesterday And we have a show announcement next Tuesday. We also probably have another show announcement after that because I got into a good conversation with our buddy Preston.
Right.
He owns and works Filthy Nasty Productions. They do a bunch of shows out of Victory North.
Right.
So I got into a good conversation with him about some possible shows that he can bring in. So he's at least working on doing one more on the other side of this announcement we're going to do next Tuesday. And he's already got 4 or 5 shows. He's pretty much bringing us a show a month.
Yeah, it's awesome.
He's doing a great job of making sure we got some great live music to go check out. So, but guaranteed next Tuesday, we have another show announcement. I sent you an email on it yesterday.
I saw it. I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
It's funny because it was somebody we talked about, for our show.
Yeah,
and
for our 20th anniversary
just didn't
show.
work out. So I'm happy that they get to come to town. So I'm blown away. I'm blown away after years of when we get in concerts. I don't know. Finally, it was 2021. There's your answer.
Yeah.
I wish I would have known it when you were asking 10 years ago. 2021, guys.
Yeah, locally, we're getting some good stuff. Starting with our show here in a couple weeks.
All right, we got about a minute.
So from our topic that we were just doing, we got another text message. I just saw it pop through.
Okay.
Jose chimes in. He goes, SIGs at 9, tequila at 11, bought a dime bag of weed on my 12th birthday, porn at 9. Good Lord. That was not in sequential order. Oh, man. See, I think even kids nowadays are having the same experiences. It's just all amplified via social media and everything.
Yeah. That's awesome. All right, be right back.
Marshall Show. Rock 1061.
Got your chance to score tickets for the 20th anniversary concert coming up in just moments. This show on Saturday, July 3rd, Trustees Garden, is about 2.5 weeks away. That is crazy to think.
Mm-hmm. Kicks
off a great run of concerts here in the Low Country and Coastal Empire. You got Puddle of Mud, Filter Sponge, and 2 great local bands in Lilac and Whaleboat. I keep talking to people that are so excited about this show, just so excited that we're getting a concert. They're just ready to have some fun this summer after everything we went through in 2020.
Yeah, and we've got a load of shows coming our way as well. We were just talking off the air about it. We have another show announcement next Tuesday.
Crazy.
So we have more of that. Kotter, we have so many great sponsors on our show. I want to just say thank you to a couple of them, including our ticket sponsor, Lurch DUI Attorneys, and then our VIP sponsor area, Emperor's Gentlemen's Club of Savannah. Actually, we're going to be out broadcasting live there next week. More details coming up soon on that, on how you can join us and, of course, win tickets to our show there.
Now, tickets for the 20th anniversary concert are on sale at etix.com, also rock1061.com. Buy that ticket. Here's the deal, guys. If this goes well, this will not be the last show we do. And we'll do different genres. We'll mix it up a bit. We've got a bunch of stations here, but we want to do more shows here in the Low Country.
The next show is Kotter and I doing slam poetry.
You are so welcome.
Yep, and we're going to do it in a venue that's very appropriate, a broom closet. And we'll start selling tickets for that right after the show ends.
Oh, I can't wait. Get those tickets for the 20th anniversary concert, etix.com or rock1061.com. Or right now, you can win some with some 20th anniversary trivia. Billy gave you the answer to this question yesterday, but here you go. Last season, Wes Scantlin from Puddle of Mud wrote and recorded a Pump You Up song for what NFL team? Was it the Detroit Lions, Kansas City Chiefs, or New England Patriots? Once again, last season, Wes Scantlin from Puddle of Mud wrote and recorded a Pump You Up song for what NFL team? The Lions, the Chiefs, or the Patriots? First person to get it right, you got tickets. 800-394-1061. Good luck.
Marshall reads poetry. Yeah, it'd be awesome.
Rock 1061, who's this?
This is Mike.
Mike, how's it going?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm hoping I got this right.
All right, so let's give you the question one more time. Last season, Wes Scantlin from Puddle of Mud wrote and recorded a Pump You Up song for what NFL team? The Lions, the Chiefs, or the Patriots?
I think it was the Chiefs.
You are correct.
Nice. Mike! Congratulations, buddy. You just scored yourself a pair of tickets to our 20th anniversary show with Puddle of Mud Filter Sponge.
I am so freaking stoked, guys. Thank you so much.
Which band are you most excited to see?
Oh, definitely Puddle of Mud.
Nice. All right, I'm getting his number
One
now.
band that I have not seen live, so.
Oh, nice.
All right, man. Cotter's just grabbing your phone number real quick. What's going to happen is we're going to call you after the show, and I think I'm actually going to have time to call everyone today that I haven't called yet. But we're going to call you after the show. We'll grab your information, and then we'll actually mail you those tickets out. But thank you so much for calling in, and we'll talk to you here in the next little bit via phone.
All right, sounds good, man. I love your guys' show. Thank you guys so much.
Thanks, Mike. Congrats. We'll see you there.
Thanks, man. Bye.
Awesome. Very excited. Love that.
All right, Cotter's going to edit up that info, or excuse me, edit up that audio. We'll be right back. All right, guys.
Ron, just
there it is.
That up.
Back on the chat. Thanks for hanging with us right there. Kotter was just editing up that winner audio. We're going to play that back here in just a few moments.
Yep, we got 2 minutes. New Volbeat. Wait a minute, my girl.
So now that we're back, so we're going to bring up, are we going right into winner there and then we're doing the X story? Is that how you wanted to do it?
Now let's start with the X story.
Okay.
And then we can end it with the winner.
All right, okay, yeah, so you're going to tease, hey, we're going to...
Yep.
Okay, cool. All right, so about, 90 seconds, we'll be back on the air here at Rock 106.1 talking about these two kind of crazy stories happened back to back where people took some revenge on their ex.
For those, I can read the first. Do you want to do the second? And then we can, comment each back and forth?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Got about a minute left.
Damon, are you a third shift guy, man? I'm guessing so if you're driving home from work right now.
It is all good, sir.
Yeah, I used to work third shift, so when I first moved to Vegas, I needed kind of a second job to help supply me because I was only working part-time at the radio station at that point. I worked at Walgreens, and it was just terrible. I hated it. I hated it so much. It was the worst. I only worked there, thankfully, only like 3 months, and then I walked out.
I was going to say, that's the place you just quit, right?
I don't think I've straight up quit really any jobs, but yeah, I straight up walked out of that job.
I mean, they're the ones that will never make your resume. I think it's okay. All right, guys, be right back.
Kotter and Marshall. Rock 106.1.
Coming up in just moments, we're giving away tickets for our 20th anniversary concert with 20th anniversary trivia. First, a couple quick stories about getting revenge on one's ex. Have you ever been in a situation where you had to get revenge?
No, I mean, I'm once again, I'm the least sentimental person in the world. I as soon as we no longer are with one another, I am over it.
Okay,
I am absolutely walking away. I think I only felt feelings once, and then I've absolutely blocked those out from my life ever since.
Have any of your exes gotten revenge on you?
Oh, they tried. I mean, kudos to them. They've tried, but they have never succeeded.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so first of the two stories is a woman in England named Meg Finola got on Twitter after her ex liked her on a dating app 4 years after he ghosted her.
Right.
So just completely disappeared. Didn't hear from him in 4 years. He likes her on a dating app. So to get him back, she sent him a message that said she has a 4-year-old kid he might want to meet.
That is brutal.
She doesn't have a kid, but she just wanted to mess with this guy. Unfortunately, we don't know whether he responded.
Yeah, there's no update on whether he's responded to that message or tweet because she put it out there in the world.
I'm guessing ghosted again.
Yeah, I would absolutely ghost her.
There is no response. He is never going to see or say anything to her ever again.
Now, as guys, honestly, I mean, I can admit, I would probably make that same mistake. I would probably be like, "Oh, she looks cool," and then I would tap on the picture. I'd be like, and then I would think about it for a second. I'm like, "That's Megan." Oh my God, what have I done? And that's probably why he decided never to message or do anything with her messages again.
Now, we don't know the context of it. So, I mean, we don't know how long they were together, ahead of time. Maybe it was like a 2-month thing, and you legitimately forget sometimes, who you dated.
Whoops.
True story. Years ago, my in-laws were walking in the mall. A couple passed them, said hello, and my mother-in-law was like, "Oh, hi, how's it going?" And as they walked away, my father-in-law goes, "Who was that?" My mother-in-law looked at him and goes, "Your ex-wife." Dude completely forgot who his ex-wife was.
Whoops. I mean, good for him for moving on completely.
Totally moved on.
We got another story here from, Revenge of the Exes. This one is a bit diabolical, and I'm not going to lie. I've done this to people. Maybe not an ex, but a woman on TikTok split up with her boyfriend in 2016. For 5 years, she's been getting back at him by flooding his email with spam. So every time a website or an app requires an email to get through like a paywall, she uses his email. So he just gets more and more newsletters and alerts and crap for he didn't sign up for at all. This is an awesome way to get back at people. I've done this to people who have done something wrong to me. Definitely not exes in the past, because this one is like, I don't know. This one's just funny to me.
Yeah.
Like if you've upset me in the past and you started getting like a flood of random spam email, I most likely took your email address and signed you up to everything.
I get emails that I've never signed up for.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm just throwing that out there.
Oh, that's crazy, man. How'd that happen?
I don't know. Just throwing it out there.
I don't know either.
All right, it's time to give away some tickets for our 20th anniversary concert, 20th anniversary trivia. Billy gave you the answer yesterday at 5:05. She's going to give you the answer for tomorrow's question today at 5:05. But here's today's question. Last season, Wes Scantlin from Puddle of Mudd wrote and recorded a Pump You Up song for what NFL team? Was it the Detroit Lions, Kansas City Chiefs, or New England Patriots? Rock 106.1, who's this?
This is Mike.
Mike, how's it going?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm hoping I got this right.
All right, so let's give you the question one more time. Last season, Wes Scantlin from Puddle of Mudd wrote and recorded a Pump You Up song for what NFL team? The Lions, the Chiefs, or the Patriots?
I think it was the Chiefs.
You are correct.
Nice. Mike! Congratulations, buddy. You just scored yourself a pair of tickets to our 20th anniversary show with Puddle of Mudd, Filter, Sponge.
I am so freaking stoked, guys. Thank you so much.
Which band are you most excited to see?
Oh, definitely Puddle of Mudd.
Nice. All right, once again, listen up today, 5:05. Billy and the Badass Rock Show. Tomorrow will be the last pair of tickets we give away with some 20th anniversary trivia. But at 5:05 today, Billy's just going to give you the answer to the question.
Yeah, and once again, it's not the last pair we're going to give away.
Well, no, this week with 20th anniversary trivia.
Yeah, we're definitely going to have more tickets for you guys to win to come to our 20th anniversary show. But yeah, you better be listening up. 5 o'clock today with Billy and the Badass Rock Show.
Coming up after 8 o'clock, going to talk about the best years of your life. Mm-hmm. So if you think you've experienced the best years of your life, if you're still waiting for them to happen, hit us up with a comment or a text, 800-394-1061. It is the Kotter and Marshall Show, Rock 106.1.
I think if you don't think still the best years of your life are ahead of you, you're probably a really depressed person.
No, I agree. No, I think you can say he did this so far is the best years of my life. Mm-hmm. I mean, I can say that. Do I think I hopefully have better to come? Yes. But I would say and I will get into it, but I would say as of now, the best years of my life have happened. They're in the past. It's not what I'm going through now. Oof. But I mean, I don't, right. I'm not doubting that things are going to get better,
Speaking of revenge, Rhett just chimed in. He goes, one of my buddies left his phone unlocked once. So we sent texts, oh, sorry, everything moved. So we sent text messages to the 5-digit numbers you see on the TV commercials for Nugenics free trials that Frank Thomas advertises. That's awesome. Damon says, why it was trippy while I was listening to the radio. Okay, so the stream is delayed. Yeah, the stream is delayed by I think it's 5-ish seconds. So yeah, that's why it's a little bit different. We have a delay in studio as well, and if we had that kind of cranked all the way up, it would be even weirder.
Yeah, 100%. For this, the best years of your life stuff, I was thinking for break one, we go through the list and talk about, hey, this is why the 20s could be, this is why the 40s could be, blah, 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 blah. And then for second break, we talk about here's the best years of my life. And we can talk a little bit more personally about it. Does that make sense? Just be like, all right, the biggest group is the 30s, and in the 30s, you're really getting in, just kind of generically break down what goes on in those decades or that time frame.
Okay.
And then get into ours. Break two. All right.
So you want to go over all the age groups in the first break?
Yeah, I think we can run those, run down those. I mean, obviously the 70s, 80s are going to be, you're just happy to be alive.
According to my mom, she's not very happy about being alive. My mom called me the other day. It was a week and a half ago, and she started out the conversation with, "Hey, John." I was like, "Hey, Mom, how long do you think I'm going to live?"
That's that. I mean, I don't even know how to respond to that.
Yeah, I mean, like I was stunned to silence, which is difficult. I was stunned to silence when my mom asked me that. Like, what a wild question to even try to find an answer for.
Yeah.
Damon said, "I just found it a little funny that I was hearing it twice because I was listening and watching at the same time for about a minute. That means we double penetrated you." Yeah, you got some DP this morning. You're welcome.
Didn't expect that, did you?
You probably didn't, Damon. What's happening to me? Why am I enjoying this so much? We'll tell you later. I got the Hefe cam all set up. Just gonna check in with Hefe real quick, make sure we're still good to go. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy, like the sun visors you could put in your car that reflect the sun.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to buy one. I'm going to cut it in half, like and make it a little bit of a trifold and put it on the back of the tank.
Okay.
So not only does it reflect heat, because it's not good to have extra heat in your beta tank.
Sure.
What up, Sean? But also it'll make more of a background, so the light won't be so coming through, I guess, in the morning.
Right. Sean, thank you for the list. I didn't get a response to you yesterday. I didn't get a look into it until like after 6 last night. But there's definitely one on that list that I'm super interested in. I just have to convince my wife to spend more money than we planned. But one of them, I'm like, yes, I'm in. It's the one that had the separate griddle option, which looked really cool. Penetration, that could be a Mac word. That's a good question.
That is very much so. Damon says, the best years of my life is hard to pin down, but it was definitely somewhere in my high school years because I got to go to Warped Tour like 8 times in 4 years. Holy shit.
It's a good run.
Yeah.
I never got to go to the Warped Tour. It's one of those tours I never made it to.
So Vegas got Warped Tour for the very first time when I was there. It was 2008, I believe. And they did the Warped Tour. You know where the Silverton is in Vegas?
No.
Okay, so there's the Strip.
Right.
And the Strip is known for being from the Stratosphere, which is like the needle.
Yeah.
All the way to Mandalay Bay, right?
Yeah.
So if you're going past Mandalay Bay, away from the Strip, away from the Stratosphere, that's the 95 there. The 15. That's the 15 there. You go down the 15, like another 2 or 3 miles. It's like at that point, it was just all desert, some gas, like 7-Elevens and just empty plots of land. Then there was the Silverton.
Okay.
So that's where the Silverton was. They had Warped Tour there. It was done on a blacktop.
Oh.
In July.
Oh.
So they had a medical tent that was filled the entire day. There was 20 plus people that went to the hospital from dehydration. They had free water stations. They weren't charging people. They literally just
That's good.
They had they just had water fountains. You could bring your own bottle and drink water there. But it was an absolute disaster. And that was the one and only time Warped Tour ever came to Vegas. And after the horrific Silverton debacle, it never came back.
David just had the same thing. I will say one of those times the Warped Tour miserable because it was Nashville in the heat of summer in the middle of a parking lot, no free water or anything.
Yeah, it was.
That's rough.
We gave away tickets to it, and we were set up there. We did like a remote kind of broadcast for like 2 or 3 hours. And I was just there for 2 or 3 hours, and I was dying. I mean, I was dying on that blacktop. And when we were able to pack up and leave, I was so excited.
So there was before me, or way early in the history of Rock 106.1, there was a show called the Fluster Cluck.
Yeah, I did some research.
Yeah.
I saw that would happen in like 01, I think.
And was it Puddle of Mud on it?
It was like the first year, yeah.
Mm-hmm. That, from what I remember hearing stories about, because we have one sales guy who's still here, from that time, and it was like on a blacktop, and he said it was miserable, just so hot and just nasty.
That was Fluster Cluck 2.
Okay.
Yeah, the first one was at the Civic Center.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then it was because he was telling me stories just how miserably hot it was, and you're on the blacktop, and it's like, this is dumb.
Damon says it was especially bad for me because it rained out some of the shows. So not only that, we had humidity.
No.
Definitely didn't have to do that. Didn't have to deal with that in Vegas when I was there. But it was funny because at that time, Paramore wasn't even close to big. They were still trying to make it happen. They played at 1 o'clock. I saw Paramore play at 1 p.m. in Vegas on a blacktop. And I was like, these guys are cool. Yeah, one of those fun stories.
Sean, did you go to Fuster Cluck? Puddle of Mud, Saliva, and I forgot the other band. Look at you, man. Nice.
I think it wasn't Avenged Sevenfold. I thought someone said it was Avenged Sevenfold, but I think I debunked that theory that Avenged Sevenfold was on that first.
Yeah, I don't think
Fuster Cluck show. Filter was actually played the second one.
Okay.
Yeah, they played. So the second one was on the Speedway. That was all blacktop. Filter headlined that Fuster Cluck show. This is actually their second Rock 106.1 headlining show. I'm going to bring that up to them.
Okay.
And see if they remember.
So did
Puddle of Savannah back then?
So did Puddle of Mud headline one?
Puddle of Mud headlined the first one,
and Filter headlined the second one. Oh, that's awesome!
Yeah.
I didn't even realize that. That's just by weird chance, guys. That's pretty cool, though.
So when I keep saying these are the bands that helped start the radio station, I was not lying. They literally helped start Rock 106.1 20 years ago.
Tony, we haven't posted anything yet, but bands start at 2 with the local bands. Then it'll go Whaleboat, Lilac, Sponge, Filter, Puddle of Mud. We'll close the show. I don't have all the times in front of me, but they'll start at 2.
Yeah, so I think probably next week, if not the beginning of the week of, we'll have some additional information coming out in regards to the show, like band times, certain things you can bring into the show, things you can't bring into the show. We'll have all that lined up for you. We'll have that online, so it's easily accessible. We got some of it online already. Can't bring in coolers, food. Guys, it's just any show. Can't bring in chairs. Unfortunately, there's the way it's like kind of an amphitheater seating. I mean, chairs just wouldn't work. So no chairs. But you can bring in blankets. Yeah, but we'll definitely have that in there. Hello, A-Dub. Damon says, when I was in Nashville, I got a CD signed by Ariel, the singer of Icon for Hire. The rain ruined it. Damn it. That sucks. All right, guys, be right back.
Marshall Show, Rock 106.1.
Going to talk the best years of your life coming up in just a second. And don't forget, hop on that stream and join the Horde today. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. While you're there, be sure to like, follow, and subscribe. So we came across a survey asking people, when was the best years of your life? And people responded, and I don't think I'm really shocked when you have the most votes or the biggest response at 24%. People said their 30s. I'm still in my 30s. I'm having a good time. I mean, I think that makes sense. I mean, you're figuring things out in your 20s. 30s, I mean, if you go the route of marriage, chances are a majority of people are married by then. You're getting into kids. You've kind of got the job thing probably worked out for the most part. Financially, you're probably better off. Oh, yeah. Than you had been ever before. Yeah. So I 100% get why I think a majority of people said the best years of their lives were their 30s. Yeah, and that was 24% according to this poll that we're looking at, Kotter. Coming in second place at 21%, just a couple percentage points lower, their 20s. 20s were fun. And I think that's why this comes in second. I mean, you're no longer a teenager. You're out on your own, most likely, right. in most cases. When did you move out of the house? 20. Okay, I was 21. Yeah, I moved out at 20. Now, I did go back for a little bit because, I mean, you had 3 20-year-old dudes trying to live together in the house, and rent got weird and jobs got weird. Yeah, there was no return policy for my parents. So once I was out, I was out. I mean, I was out for a couple months, and then Dana and I ended up moving in together. And so far, so good. But no, 20, you're out on your own. Maybe going to college, maybe graduating college. You got some freedom and independence. I mean, yeah, 20s, you could be stupid. There's no regrets. You're not thinking there are no future problems when you're 20.
Yeah, like in my 20s, I essentially just pretended I was on the show Jackass. And I still kind of do that, but I'm like the more mature Jackass. Like when Jackass 4 comes out later this year, that's essentially how I'm going to feel. And like I'm living my life at this exact moment.
I'll be watching. This is like the autobiography of Marshall.
Yeah, I'm just crawling around. I can't walk anymore.
All right, next on the list, 15%, where I'm at right now, the 40s. And I think the 40s, you're just kind of amplifying the 30s a little bit. I mean, one thing I'm super looking forward to, and I don't mean this negative toward my kids, but my kids are
getting out of your house.
They're going to be out of my house.
Stop burdening you.
Come August.
Yeah,
I mean,
feed yourselves.
It's part of the reason my wife and I had kids when we did, because we're like, look, we'll be, relatively young by the time they're both in college, both out of the house. So, I mean, I think there's a sense of freedom, like there's the freedom in your 20s. You get to your 40s, late 40s, maybe even early 50s. There's that other sense of freedom because now your kids are moving on and you've kind of got a second lease on life in a way, because now you just get to explore things, together or, separate, whatever it is. But you get to live life again.
But you're having a really tough time with the kids thing, though.
Me? No, I'm not. Go.
No, Kotter is having a really tough time letting go of his children. You are having an emotional breakdown in 2021. I can tell. I've been watching it.
Okay.
I have a front row, Jude. I don't know if you noticed this. I have a front row seat to your life.
Not saying there hasn't been emotional.
I did not buy a ticket, and I can't leave.
You were caller 10. You win. I'm not saying there hasn't been breakdowns in 2020 and 2021. Nothing to do with my kids leaving. Come on, that's like the finish line.
Say that now.
Ready to cross that line.
When baby girl Ella walks out that door and waves goodbye to daddy, I'm going to college now. You are going to be a blubbering mess for weeks.
Maybe. All right, next, the 50s at 9%. I mean, I guess it kind of, piggybacks to the 40s. Some people had kids a little bit later, so they're getting that empty nest thing in the 50s. So once again, it's, that sense of freedom, like a second wind, of your life.
So you're saying the 50s you're looking forward to the 50s mostly because you're only a few years away from them.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I think the last 5 years of my 40s are going to be good because once again, my wife and I just going to go do stuff, don't have to worry about the kids. We can hang out. We can have some fun.
Going on yachts, exploring the world.
Yes. And the 50s, I mean, hopefully it only gets better. It's like, job has been stable for a long time. We got more money. My wife's now working full time. So 40s and 50s, yeah, man, I'm looking forward to both. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
All right, once again, we're going over a survey that says, what the best years of your life are going to be according to the Peoples. Right now, jumping from 9% total people said in the 50s, 7% said their 60s. I'm starting to not to believe this at this point. 60s, everything hurts. People are complaining. You've narrowed down your expertise in complaining, I think, in your 60s.
But maybe somebody likes that. Maybe that's, what? I love to bitch. And now I get to because I'm old and nobody can say anything.
Now, my mom's currently in her 70s. 2% of people said that their 70s are the best part of their life, which I can attest to because she called me just last week and asked me when she was going to die.
That's a rough one, man.
Hey, John. How long do you think I'm going to live?
I
don't know, Mom. I guess a while long. She has to get a hip replacement. Like she's not sleeping very well. I think she's just very uncomfortable. And that's why she asked that question. But good Lord. Apparently the 70s, not a great decade of your life.
All right, coming up next, we're going to go over the best years of our lives, where they were. Mine, I as of now, they're past. They've already happened.
That's so depressing.
But it's not though. It's not meant to be depressing. But we'll talk about that next. If you want to chime in, feel free to do so. 800-394-1061. Here's Royal Blood and Typhoons. Rock 1061.
Elaine, glad you made it back to the show today. Thanks for everyone hanging around today. I got a few I can actually just bring up here. I'm gonna actually create a Word doc real quick and. Got a few comments here that I can bring up during our next break here.
No, Damon, I think that's an excellent point. My youngest daughter has said that for years. She really doesn't have intentions of having her own kids. She plans on adopting as well. So I get it. I think that's you're a very awesome person if you go that route. I think that's a very cool thing. So I get it 100%, man.
Oh, Sean just dropped the Fuster Cluck lineup from 01, the first year of the radio station. Yep, Pete Yorn was on it.
Desiree's Hammer? Never heard of them.
7 Channels.
No.
Mesh STL.
No.
October 20th. There you go.
I don't think I've ever heard of Handsome Devil. So October 20th, 01. Damn, that was year number 1 of the station.
Yeah, and then they did Fuster Cluck 2, which was at the Speedway in Hardyville, I think is what they told me.
Well, guys, hopefully we'll get to do maybe a 21st anniversary show, or we'll come up with a fancy name. I don't know.
Vic just text me just with a thumbs up emoji, just that's it.
Yeah, Vic.
Oh, Vic. No context at all, Vic. All right, so I do have 3 comments from the chat I can bring up here.
Okay.
I've got one from Elaine, Damon, and Jeremy. So I could bring that up here on our next break.
A-Dub, I'll only be 59. I'm the youngest graduate from high school. F my life. Yeah. Yeah, dude, if I couldn't even imagine if Dana were to get pregnant now. Oh, my God. I don't even want to think about it.
Yeah, who do you think the father would be?
Well, that's mainly why I don't want to think about it.
Must have been a really handsome gentleman.
No, I think, after me, I don't think much is really a step. It doesn't take much.
You slum it?
It doesn't. No, it just doesn't take much for it to be a step up. So it really doesn't have to be like some, hot doctor. It'd be whatever. Oh, dude, Damon, that sucks. Yeah. The everything hurts part about getting old is brutal. It's like if I sit so seriously, it's like, so I've been sitting now ever since I got my coffee. So it's been a couple hours. I will stand up and, not be horribly sore, but it'll be like stiff. So I get it. 24. Yeah, dude, that's rough. Sorry, man.
Stiff.
There's drugs for that.
You got some.
I got some from Vic.
All right, guys, we're back here in less than a minute. We're going to wrap up our conversation in regards to the best years of your life. We found this survey. We'll kind of talk about what we think the best years of our lives are. Then I'll bring up some of your comments. Damon, Elaine, Jeremy, Thomas, thanks for sharing your comments, and we'll share those here on the next little bit of the show. Sean goes, I make the old man noises when I sit and stand up. Right, I do sometimes too, man.
There with you.
You should see Kotter get up like after he sits down for like an hour, and then he's getting up at the end of the show. He like doesn't come like fully erect, which I know is funny to say, but he doesn't fully stand up. He gets about 3/4 of the way, and he goes,
It's true.
And then he like takes 2 steps like he's like he's Godzilla.
We'll be right back, guys.
Rock 106.1.
We are talking about the best years of your life. According to a survey, the biggest group of people say the 30s are the best years of their life. That's 24%. 21 say the 20s. 15 say the 40s. If I honestly look at this, and according to the survey, a majority of people said the best years of their lives were the time period they were currently in.
Okay.
Which I get. And I'm not saying life is bad now. But I would say the 30s, definitely, so far, the best years of my life. And I say that because we were in Illinois for so long.
Ugh.
So in my 30s is when we moved to Savannah. So we moved to someplace brand new, very exciting. We lived, by the beach. We were going to the beach every weekend. My kids were at an age, where they were young and they were inquisitive and they just, like to explore things. So we can go out and just have fun as a family and do a bunch of things together. The second year here in Savannah, we bought season passes to Disney. We went to Disney quite a bit. The radio station, a lot was going on at the radio station. We just had so much fun in so many different facets. I got back in to improv, so all of these things happened in my 30s. And I'm not saying, once again, that the 40s are bad. I'm not hating life. It's just the 30s. I mean, in that period, there was just so much new and so much going on, so much excitement. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, as of now, yes, the 30s have been the best years of my life. Now, with the kids moving away. And like I said, it's like a second win with becoming empty nesters here come August. I expect to kind of have that same, we'll say, renaissance, if you will, because once again, now life's new and different. You know, we've had kids living with us for the past 20 years. So now all of a sudden, my wife and I can get to go, explore again and do different things. So
you finally get like the terrible roommates out of your house.
God, it'd be so nice.
Yeah, they're so needy.
But so I expect the second half of my 40s, in my 50s, just to kind of be like they were in the 30s, just with more money. So it's gonna, I think things are gonna get, awesome. But by far, my 30s, best time of my life.
Well, I'm currently still in my 30s, and I think currently, up to this point, I think my 30s have been pretty awesome, but I think my 40s will probably be where I peak. After that, it's a long, hard slope of awfulness. So I'm going to go ahead and just say my 40s. I'm going to get myself up to 48, and then after that, terrible. But up to 48, I think 40s are going to absolutely kill it.
Why do you think so? I mean, what about your 40s? I mean, what are you excited about? What makes you think that?
I think mostly just because in my 30s, I was still dumb up until a year ago. But no, I think I'm setting myself up for a very successful upcoming decade.
Sure.
I got a portfolio now. The Wu-Tang Clan has helped me diversify my funds. So I feel very, very good about, things coming into my life. But Kotter, we've gotten some great comments here on the stream. I want to share some. How about Rhett here? He goes, I think my best years were in my 30s. Got a little money, and I was still single at the time with no kids. Was able to go places, do whatever, sleep late, stay up late, etc. Sounds pretty great to me.
Yeah.
Thomas says, I'll be 40 in September, and my youngest son will be 18 in January. I'm pretty sure the best years of my life are ahead of me for just the wife and I. So once again, I think that kind of curtails into what you're saying, too. Now that your kids are finally getting out of the house after having kids at a younger age, I think, you'll probably see a lot of your better times ahead of you. I know you said your 30s are great. Obviously, major changes in your life, job, profession, moving everywhere, getting into your hobbies once again. But I think the second half of your 40s, you're 45 now, I think will probably be some of the best years of your life. And then once you hit 50, you'll probably get run over by a bus.
You know what? If I can go out on a high note, and I had a nice 5 to 7 year run before getting hit by the bus, bring it on.
Yeah, I mean, the high note will just literally be the feet you'll be thrown into the air.
I'll look down and be like, this is what it's like to be tall. It's so awesome.
I'm finally above 6 feet.
All right, coming up next, we got Hefe 2, the new music beta fish. She's going to select a new song. We got something from either Pop Evil or the Foo Fighters. Stick around. Hefe's coming up. Kotter and Marshall, Rock 106.1.
Rock 106.1.
Jeremy, Elaine, thank you so much for dropping in your comments as well. Elaine said, these are the best years so far. Kids grown, grandkids, husband, great job, 3 motorcycles. How is that not great? Sounds pretty great.
Sounds pretty amazing.
Damon says, I personally would never be having kids of my own. If I ever had kids at all, I'm going to adopt. And that's how I think best years of my life are ahead of me. There you go. We had one more. Which one was it? Oh, Jeremy, my best years were in my teens, 20s, all through 94, 2000. Best times in music, awesome, etc.
Sean, I do that too. Holy ass. My old man Kotter? Maybe.
Yeah, when it comes to the whole standing up, making the noises. Yeah,
maybe.
Kotter turns into Godzilla when it comes to getting up after the show. Once again, he literally sits like this. Yeah. He'll get up and he'll go like this. Just leaning forward, and then once he kind of comes all the way up, it's vertical, and then the first 2 steps are like Godzilla. It's like he's a robot.
It's completely true. It's completely true.
Every show, every single time.
Not gonna lie, just sit too long, man. Body gets stiff. All right. All right. So we've got Hefe coming up. 2 pretty solid choices. Of course, Pop Evil, one of the bands, coming to town.
Yep.
Can't wait for that. They're great live, man. They're really good live and just super cool guys.
Yeah.
They're awesome.
So they're going to be in town on Monday, August 23rd. So they're going to be playing a show at Victory North. Tickets are on sale right now for that show. You can find over at victorynorthsavannah.com.
Yeah, so they're great live. That's going to be fun. Then Foo Fighters. Did they already do the Madison Square Garden show? Is that coming up?
No, that's later this month.
Later this month, okay.
Yeah, they just did a one-off show in California where protesters were outside, anti-vax protesters.
Oh Jesus!
Led by Ricky Schroeder,
Yeah.
Ricky Schroeder was out there.
So, Foo Fighters reopening the Madison Square Garden, first full-blown show since the pandemic. It's all just numbers. The power they give you them. From Greg, it is all just numbers. They have the power you give them. Live life. Try to enjoy as much as you can. Don't wish it away looking for the weekend or trying to get past a bad day, because one day you'll want them all back. You know what that sounds like? An old person.
Yeah. That sounds like some old man shit right there.
Sorry, Greg.
Or to make sure that's written on your tombstone, you old piece of shit.
And I love his hashtag. I shouldn't be the voice of reason. No.
Trust me, you're not. As soon as we started reading that, we're like, yeah, we know this is all bullshit. You all right?
Yeah. I was just waiting for the text. I got Dana and Eller on the road on the way home. Bitches.
All right, guys. Coming up next, we're going to have Hefe to pick a new music song for us between Pop Evil and Foo Fighters. And after that, we'll play some Are You Smarter Than a Community College Dropout trivia, brought to you by Savannah Bar Crawl. We'll hook you up with some bar crawl passes. So get ready for that. Make sure to call in and take one of us on in some good old triv. Red, White, and Brews Bar Crawl going down on Saturday, July 3rd, same day as our show. It's a pregame because their thing starts at 4. So you can go bar crawl for a couple hours and then stumble right into the venue because it's all downtown.
Yeah.
And come hang and see all 3 headliners of the show.
And I guess there's an after party now.
And there's, the official after party for the 20th anniversary show is going to be at the Barrel House.
Yes.
Barrel House right off of Ellis Square there. So make sure to come hang there, too.
It's going to be a good day, man. It's going to be a good day. I hope to see many people out. So I'm looking forward to it. Keg stands, chugging of beers. Ugh.
I don't think so. Our guy Brad is doing all the staging, he has the stage and everything. I don't think he'd be happy if we essentially brought up a giant bucket of water near all the electrical equipment to have you do a keg stand.
No, probably not.
Hey, we're just going to bring this gigantic 55-gallon garbage can full of water onto your stage with hundreds of thousands of dollars of equipment. We won't tip it over.
Don't worry about it, Rhett.
No, actually, do worry about it. We're very upset with it. Tony says, at the gym, sorry, context help.
Does anyone else get pissy when someone is on your machine when you get there, even though there are 10 more of the same one? I get that. When I had my quick short run at the gym, I usually had the one treadmill I always went to.
Sure.
I get that.
It's like your home base, man.
Mm-hmm.
And then when someone else is on it, it's like that machine's cheating on you.
What are you doing?
How could you let him touch you like that? He's sweating all over you. You whore.
Damn.
We're going to be quizzing Kotter in the face here at the top of the 9 o'clock hour, so about 30 minutes away. I've created a quiz. My wife actually suggested this. We're going to quiz you in the face in regards to celebrity twins. We bought ourselves 2 twin snails to help keep Hefe company and clean his cage. His palace.
Yeah.
So we're going to quiz you in the face in regards to twins with celebrity twins. So I'm going to give you a twin name, a twin or maybe not twin name.
Sure.
I'm going to remind you what they're famous for, like what movie or TV show or maybe something they did in their lives.
Right.
And then it's just a simple question. Are they or are they not a twin?
Okay. Yeah, I'm ready for that. Sean, are you getting my running confused with my sex life? Because I don't know. Quick and short, it could go either way.
Tony, yes, you cheating bastards.
Treadmill, Satan's sidewalk. Yeah, you can't go outside and run.
Talk about Satan's sidewalk, going outside and running today.
Yeah.
The last few days have been so effing hot. Today's high is 90, which I guess is some sort of reprieve from the last 2 days.
All right. So this evening we should see get the location for the run on Saturday.
Oh, cool.
They usually post those Thursday night, either Thursday or Friday. So
good luck to your future.
Know where I'm going to be running.
Run.
Ran yesterday afternoon. I ran this morning. Now you're just freaking showing off.
Yeah, just lying at this point. Yeah,
no, that's the crappy part. I believe him. He did it. He did all of that. And I will run that. He will.
Rhett says, remember, Arnold and Danny DeVito were twins.
It's true.
I can confirm that does not make our list of questions.
Now, Greg, you are my running inspiration. I hope one day.
You are Kotter's fire, his one desire.
It's on Strava. I don't know what that is.
Let me Google. What's a Strava? Strava, run and cycling tracking on a social network. Oh, it's just like an app.
Oh, okay.
It's an American internet service for tracking human exercise, which incorporates social network features. It's mostly used for cycling and running using GPS data. Strava uses a freemium model with some features only available in the paid subscription plan. There you go.
Nice.
What's the cake day count to? I think is today 5 or 6?
It was Thursday, Friday, Monday,
Today's
Tuesday.
5.
Is it 5 or 6? I think it's 6 because it happened on Wednesday. So then we had Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Right.
Yeah, so it's 5.
Yeah, it's 5.
Today will be 6. I'm sorry. Yeah, today will be 6.
All right, thanks for reminding us, Rob. I'm going to go ahead and update that right now.
All right, got about 30 seconds?
I got time.
You could do better. Set the bar higher. Greg, I think I think it's a nice level to set it at. I don't want to set my expectations too high. All right, be right back.
Kotter and Marshall. Rock 1061.
About to check out either a new song from Pop Evil or the Foo Fighters thanks to Hefe. First, get on that stream, man. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe. While you're there, join the Horde. We live stream the show each and every morning, all 4 hours. So once again, get that stream, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, and join the Horde today. All right, it is time for Hefe 2, the new music beta fish, to select a new song for us. One of the bands actually coming to town, Pop Evil, one of the shows that's going to be at Victory North Savannah.
Monday, August 23rd, they're going to be there. Tickets are on sale. Tickets are on sale right now at victorynorthsavannah.com. They have a new song. What's this one called?
It's called Survivor. Let's check it out now. They're great live, man. If you haven't seen Pop Evil yet, get some tickets for that show at Victory North. Going to be cool stuff. Foo Fighters are the other choice. I mean, they've been just dropping songs left and right since they released that new album.
Oh, yeah.
This song is called Making a Fire. I really like this new album, man.
Yeah, the new album is great. And actually, this single, I think, is way better than the Waiting on a War single. I mean, that one was fine, but this has got some jamness to it.
I agree. All right, so is Hefe ready to pick a song?
All right, let me give Hefe the signal if you're watching the live stream right now via Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. Currently, we have the camera on him. I'm just going to give Hefe the signal. Hefe? Hefe! All right, there he goes. All right, he knows it's time to work. He's jumping up to the top of the tank. Let me get a better angle there on the camera. All right, he's right there in the middle, as he always is. All right, Hefe. Foo Fighters to the right, Pop Evil to the left. Where are we going today, bud? All right, Hefe is going to the left. Ooh, he jets over to the right-hand side. And that's a definitive win for the Foo Fighters.
All right, this is Making a War. Brand new stuff from the Foo Fighters. Thank you, Hefe 2.
Making a Fire.
Making a Fire.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry. The other song.
Waiting
Whatever.
on a fire.
It's the Foo Fighters. Kotter and Marshall, Rock 106.1.
Combine two songs there. All right, Hefe, good boy. Good boy, Hef. Here, let's give him a treat, guys.
All right, guys. Let me see.
Hef, up here.
All right.
Good boy. Good boy, Hef. One treat for you. One treat. There you go. Gobble, gobble, gobble.
What the hell?
I just love my fish, man.
It's
Sorry.
all good. It's all good.
That's what he sounds like when he eats stuff. Gobble, gobble.
All right, coming up next, Are You Smarter Than a Community College Dropout? That is brought to you by Savannah Bar Crawl. Their next bar crawl is coming up the day of our show, Saturday, July 3rd. So think of it as a pregame for the big concert.
I'm going to move Hefe's camera back, so we're set for tomorrow. Tomorrow, we have another guest in studio. It'll be Eric Loy from Silver Bluff Brewing Company. That is based out of Brunswick. He was supposed to be on last week, but I had a scheduling snafu. That's my bad. But more importantly, emailed him this morning just to remind him. He's all set to go. So excited to have Eric in tomorrow morning. Like Kotter was saying earlier, we haven't really had any beers from Silver Bluff before. So I'm excited for him to just come in and give us some cool stuff.
All right. I think I may have actually had, after I see the can, I'm like, all right, I think I've had a beer from this place. Let's see what, I think I've had one. Because I remember seeing that can. I don't want news. Where's their live taproom menu? All right, here we go. Needle Rush Hefeweizen, the Golden Ale. I've had their Golden Ale because that blonde Mexican lager looks familiar. Piercing Point Juicy Pale Ale, American IPA. Seasonal, they got a Beekeeper Double IPA. Dude, I'm down for that. Hard Seltzer, Costa Irish Red Ale, So Glow IPA Zappa Series, Maibach Lager. Yes, please. All right, I'm down.
Well, you have no choice, so it doesn't matter if you're down or not. But
I'm excited. How's that?
Yes, you should be very excited.
Excited.
Go ahead and hold on to this winner thing and then write down trivia winner.
Oh, sure.
If we have them in. But all right, coming up here in about 90 seconds, guys, we're playing Are You Smarter Than a Community College Dropout Trivia. We'll hook you up with free passes into the Red, White, and Brews Bar Crawl from our sponsor, Savannah Bar Crawl. So that's coming up next. In the coming weeks, we have tons of tickets to hook you up with. Obviously, we have all the shows at Victory North that are on the way, including Pop Evil, POD, Fozzy, Amigo the Devil. Those are all coming up in the next few weeks. We're going to have tickets for those shows and more. And speaking of more, Green Day. They have a show happening at Truist Park. And we'll have some Green Day tickets that we're going to give away in the month of July because the show is July 27th.
Nice.
I'll actually just hop over to the Are You Smarter panel right now. Once again, guys, playing Are You Smarter Than a Community College Dropout Trivia. If you want in, we're going to ask you or someone to play here in the next 20 seconds.
Once again, thank you to Hefe2, selecting some new Foo Fighters, Making a Fire. Cool stuff from the guys. Right now, it is time to play Are You Smarter Than a Community College Dropout, brought to you by Savannah Bar Crawl. Their next event's coming up Saturday, July 3rd, same day as our show. They usually step off at noon, so look at it as just pre-gaming. You're going to be downtown anyway. hit a couple bars, come on down to Trustee's Garden, and enjoy the show.
Yeah, it's all downtown. It's literally set up for you to win that day. So let's go ahead and play some Are You Smarter Than a Community College Dropout trivia. 7 questions, 60 seconds. And once again, no matter what happens, win, lose, or tie, you are going to win yourself some Savannah Bar Crawl passes. So call us up. First caller to call in will be playing one of us.
All right, 800-394-1061. Are you smarter than a community college dropout? Find out now. Kotter and Marshall Show, Rock 1061.
All right, let's go. Let's play some trivia, guys. Feel free to call in, 1-800-394-1061. Here we go.
Rock 1061, who's this?
Jordan.
Jordan, how's it going?
It's going all right.
All right, who would you like to take on? Who would you like to take on in trivia today? Kotter or Marshall?
I don't have a preference.
Okay.
Wow, we've never had this happen before. You know what? Take on Kotter.
Okay, all right.
I'll make the choice for you, Jordan. You're going to take on Kotter today. And Are You Smarter Than a Community College Dropout trivia? Here's the deal.
Good luck.
7 questions, 60 seconds. If you don't know the answer to one of these questions, feel free to say pass. Other than that, your time is going to begin after I ask the first question. Are you ready?
Yes.
Awesome. So here we go. Question number 1. What is the additive chemical, or excuse me, oh my gosh, I'm so stupid. I messed up that. We'll restart that. Here we go. What is the addictive chemical in cigarettes, Jordan?
Nicotine.
That is correct. Question number 2. General Sherman's March to the Sea ended in what city? Is that city Savannah or Charleston?
Savannah.
That is correct. Question number 3. What TV show starred Frankie Muniz playing the role of Malcolm?
Malcolm in the Middle.
That is correct. Question number 4. From what country did the U.S. buy the Virgin Islands?
Ooh, pass.
Which state is the International Space Hall of Fame located in? Is it New Mexico, Texas, Florida, or Louisiana?
Texas?
Incorrect. Question number 6. What game platform was bundled with Tetris upon its U.S. debut in 1989?
Oh, Lordy. Pass.
Question number 7. What is the 8th sign of the zodiac? Is it Taurus? Taurus? Yeah, Taurus, Leo, or Scorpio?
Taurus?
Incorrect. Going back to question number 4. From what country did the U.S. buy the Virgin Islands?
France?
That is incorrect. And that is time, unfortunately, Jordan. You got 3 out of 7 today. Kotter, go ahead and take those off for me. Jordan got 3 out of 7 today.
All right.
Started off very, very hot. Kind of cool off there near the end. But Jordan, go ahead and stay on the phone line for us. We're going to put Kotter to task on those questions.
We'll be right back.
Just like we put you to. Kotter, are you ready?
Let's do this.
All right, here we go. Question number 1. What is the addictive chemical in cigarettes?
Nicotine.
That is correct. Question number 2. General Sherman's March to the Sea ended in what city? Is that city Savannah or Charleston?
Savannah.
That is correct. Question number 3. What TV show starred Frankie Muniz playing the role of Malcolm?
Malcolm in the Middle.
Correct. Question number 4. From what country did the U.S. buy the Virgin Islands?
Ooh. United Kingdom?
Incorrect. Question number 5. Which state is the International Space Hall of Fame located in? Multiple choice. New Mexico, Texas, Florida, or Louisiana?
Texas.
Incorrect. Question number 6. What game platform was bundled with Tetris upon its U.S. debut in 1989?
Platform? Game Boy.
Correct. Question number 7. What is the 8th sign of the zodiac? Is it a Taurus, Leo, or Scorpio?
Leo.
That is incorrect. Kotter, you got 4, barely squeaking out the win over Jordan.
Jordan, great trivia playing today. I got you by just 1, but doesn't matter. Going to get you some tickets for the bar crawl coming up in July.
All right.
All right, Jordan, thank you so much for calling in. We'll call you after the show to get your information and get you all set up with that. But once again, thank you for calling in.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, Jordan. Bye.
All right, guys, we're going to have Kotter edit up that after I give you guys the answers. And hold on a second. Here we go. All right, so let's go ahead and go over the answers. What is the addictive chemical in cigarettes? That would be nicotine. General Sherman's March to the Sea ended in Savannah, of course. What TV show starred Frankie Muniz playing the role of Malcolm? That's Malcolm in the Middle. From what country did the U.S. buy the Virgin Islands? Denmark.
I would have never guessed Denmark.
Of course, Denmark. Question number 5. Which state is the International Space Hall of Fame located in? New Mexico.
Really?
Yes, Sure.
I mean, Florida or Texas makes way more sense.
I know. That's why I put 4 multiple choice in there to really throw you off.
Well played.
Question number 6. What game platform was bundled with Tetris upon its U.S. debut in 1989? That is the Nintendo Game Boy. And finally, question number 7. What is the 8th sign of the Zodiac? It was a multiple choice. The correct answer was Scorpio.
Really? Mm-hmm. Dang, I was way off on that.
And you're a Scorpio.
I know. All right, coming back tomorrow, another round of Are You Smarter Than a Community College Dropout, brought to you by the Savannah Bar Crawl. Listen up around 8:30, your chance to call in and play Kotter and Marshall, Rock 106.1. All right, now, go ahead.
Yeah, now we're going to take a small break. Cotter's going to edit that up, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, thanks for hanging with us here on the stream today. Kotter was just editing up the audio you heard live, obviously, for Are You Smarter Than a Community College Dropout Trivia. We're going to play that back here in just a few moments. After that, we'll do Quizzed in the Face. Kotter is going to be quizzed this time. I've put together a little quiz for him in regards to celebrity twins. I put this together because we just bought ourselves, actually we adopted 2 twin snails that live in Hefe, the New Music Beta Fish's tank. Those snails help clean the tank. And obviously I just, kind of put 2 and 2 together and thought this quiz would be fun. So we're going to quiz Kotter in the face coming up here in about 10 minutes.
Cool. Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm super excited. We're getting towards the end of this week. I'm ready for the weekend already for sure.
Yep, I agree.
I don't know really what's going on too much this weekend. I mean, personally, I'm going to have dinner with some friends in Bluffton on Friday night, and then I'm going to go to Jacksonville to see another set of friends on Saturday. So
Cool.
That's my weekend.
Nice.
Dinner dates. Big time in it. Grown-up stuff. But yeah, that's kind of my weekend. I mowed the yard the hottest day of the year so far. So this past Tuesday when it was 97 degrees, I, of course, like an idiot, mowed my front and backyard, edged it all. It looks pristine right now.
Nice.
It's very sexy. It's very sexy, my yard right now. But yeah, I got that out of the way. I don't have to worry about it over here for over the next few weeks, hopefully. Get at least 2-week reprieve from having to do any stupid lawn mowing.
Sure.
And then, yeah, man. So I'm looking forward to an easy breezy weekend.
Yeah. Shouldn't be too bad. Like I said, wrestling tomorrow, running on Saturday, Sunday, Father's Day. So I don't know. Probably I might grill out. I guess we might have one more outing with the good old Weber if we do something on Father's Day.
Gotcha. Rhett goes, yeah, I mowed my yard like an idiot too. It was brutally hot. Yeah, it was stupid hot. Like near the end of it, like mowing my front yard, I had to stop for a good 5 minutes just to chug a bottle of water and stand in the shade for a while. Like it was so hot, I just got dizzy.
Yeah.
I easily lost 2 pounds just walking around my yard mowing it. It may be more just from sweating.
So I haven't had, I usually like to listen to music when I mow the yard or do any yard work stuff.
Yeah, I got AirPods in that I use.
So I don't have AirPods and, I've got the lightning adapter and I did have a lightning adapter headphone, jack type thing and I lost that. So I haven't been able to listen to music last few times. So I started digging around because I knew I had an old iPod and I found my old ass iPod. I had this when we made that trek to Texas all those years ago to see Apaches for Paris.
Okay.
I had it then. So it's that old. So I charged it up. When I do some yard work this weekend, the iPod's good to go.
Wow. What's on there?
Everything. So I was DJing weddings at the time I got it. So
you had a ton of stuff on
every CD I had, I just uploaded to this effing iPod. I mean, I would literally stay up until 3 o'clock in the morning just uploading music. So a lot. I mean, nothing newer than probably 2005, but a lot. Shoot, probably even older than that, 2004.
I was going to say, I think the iPhone came out in 2007, so it's been out for almost 15 years now. Most people gave up their iPods right when that happened.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember the year that we made that trip, so it'd be around that time. But yeah, I haven't uploaded anything on it in a decade. Over a decade. I haven't even tested it. I just hope it works. But I did find the cable to plug it in, so it's charged.
Max says, I've always wondered what's on my old iPod Nano. Any ideas on how to go about that? Yeah, you just have iTunes downloaded on your computer, and then you can just plug it in. I mean, as long as you have the cord to plug it into your computer, you could check it out, or, just plug your headphones in and play it.
The dial-up AOL, right? Exactly. Exactly.
I remember when like the video screen iPods came out, and that was the coolest thing.
Mine is that I can watch video. It was a video screen iPod, so it wasn't like first edition iPod, but yeah, it was the one because I remember downloading video podcasts. You're like, what is this? This is the coolest thing ever.
Yeah. So what we did recently here at the radio station is, so when we're out doing like live remotes, instead of playing the radio live, we put together these playlists so commercials don't play, because we don't want like a competitor's commercial playing while we're at someone's business. So we play these iPods. And like back in the day, those video iPods were, what were they, $300-$400?
Stupid, yeah.
I bought 3 generic ones for $19 a piece that we use here for the radio station. You could pick up one and use it for any radio station. I've got all 6 radio stations that we own, like playlists on there. Like, it's so easy, convenient, and they feel like, they're cheaply made.
Yeah.
They feel like a children's toy, but it absolutely works. They got video screens. I could put anything on there. It's pretty funny. You could even put pictures on there. I should actually upload the picture of Jake at the strip club to every one of those iPods, just in case anyone ever looked. They're like, what is this?
That was such a funny picture.
It still is. Gibby says, I still use my iPod Classic Video 3rd Gen.
Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use it this weekend because and I'm gonna use it when I'm running too because like I said, I just don't have the adapter.
Get yourself some wireless earbuds, man.
Yeah, I had some for a while.
Did you lose those too?
I broke them because I would
fit of rage
use them to sleep. When I go to bed, and it stretched out one night when I was late. Moved wrong, and they stopped working. I had a clone DVD mobile, rip DVDs onto mobile formats. Let's just say before Pornhub, I could smuggle videos to any country. Nice. Bluetooth Kotter. No, I know.
It's only 2021. You'll figure it out eventually.
No, I had the wireless ones that were Bluetooth. I get it. But I'm excited because it does. So Marshall and I years ago drove down to Austin, Texas for a reunion of a band that I fell in love with when I was there after I graduated high school. So, decades ago. And I saw them, and I have their album, and I downloaded it onto the iPod. Since lost the original one I bought. I had since purchased another one. And I can't find it, so I have it on my iPod. So I'm going to listen to that YMO this weekend. And I got it last time I went to Texas. No, not last time because that was February. When I went to Texas in 2019 for Austin City Limits, I reached out to the singer. I'm actually friends with her on Facebook. I was like, "Hey, I'm going to be down. Are you playing?" And I got a chance to see her again. It was pretty cool. So.
Oh, man. What are you doing after the show today? Busy with stuff, obviously, I think is what you mentioned earlier.
Yeah, today is going to be, I'm going to try to get some of it done here before I head home. Today is all about scheduling music and putting in the best of stuff. So that'll probably be my next couple days. So that'll be all consuming for the next couple days.
Yeah, I got to sit down with A-Dub. I think he's got a walkthrough at like 11 o'clock today at the venue.
Okay.
I've been there for so many walkthroughs. I'm definitely not.
What are they walking through now?
They have another client who's going to be there.
Okay,
so there's obviously multiple people who need to kind of walk through the venue, and I have to do a walkthrough next Tuesday there, so I'm definitely not trying to do that. So as soon as the show's over today, I got to sit down and give A-Dub an update on everything. Got a ton of stuff done yesterday, which was like super exciting. But I got some more stuff I got to handle today, and then I got to purchase a bunch of stuff on his credit card. So I got to spend A-Dub's money today. So I'm very excited to get done with the show and start spending.
Yeah, no, and then I'm going to set up some interviews for the week of some phoners with the bands. Our friend Chris Hummer came in for a beer for breakfast.
Yeah,
she's actually, I put her in contact with Bobby Bones' people. He's the morning show on Bob. And she's doing a video interview with him, and she's like, "Hey,
oh, that's cool. Did she get it?
Yeah,
awesome.
She did. And then she goes, "Can you set me up with the bands that are playing your show for some Zoom interviews?" I'm like, "Yes, I can." So I'm going to reach out to them today to see if they'll do an interview with her for SAV, so they can help promote it.
How How did the consultant meeting go, said Rhett. Yeah, the talent consultant meeting.
I thought
terrible.
I thought it went really well. So no, I thought it went well. I think he's somebody. I like the way he handles things because a lot of times you get people, whether it's a boss or a consultant, and they throw like 27 things at you and say you need to work on all of these things and prove them all by our next phone call. And he's not that guy. He's like, hey man, we're gonna give you a couple things each call, stuff to work on and improve. So that was cool. I thought he had, he dug the show. He listened, which was, I know it sounds stupid to say that I'm shocked that he listened. From previous experience, we had people who did not listen, but then wanted to coach. He listened. He pointed out specific things he was quoting stuff Marshall said, you know? So, he listened to the show. He may have done it 2 minutes before, but still he listens to the show. So no, I thought it was very positive. I think there's a lot of good things to take away even from the first one. I said it in our OM meeting yesterday. I got more out of him in one phone call than I did the entire run of a previous person. So,
the phone call overall was uniquely and surprisingly positive. So to answer your question, we did have a good time with our consultant. We have another call with him. We do 2 calls a month, and hopefully he'll make us better for you guys. Yeah, he definitely doesn't watch the stream though. We need to get him to do that. Yeah,
I'm gonna bring that up in the next call. Just to watch the stream, just so he knows. And he's super excited that we're doing the stream. And he knows that we do it, and he thought that was an awesome thing. Everybody should be doing it, sort of stuff. But I think he needs to watch it, to experience it. Because we tried to describe what it was. It's like, hey, you guys have. Some of you have titles and you're there all the time and it's another show. So I think he needs to hear it and see it just so he can get a better understanding of it. Because I honestly think, there's some things we do on the stream only that we might be able to take and put on the air, and do some more of that type stuff. So I'm hoping he can help out with that.
Yeah, he had some good points about the show, which I liked. So yeah. Won't pontificate too much more about that, but yes, it was good. Once again, tomorrow on the show, we have Eric Bluff for Beer for Breakfast. We also have Fire Away Friday. So Kotter will give you guys some choices later on this afternoon to choose from. So we'll have you guys vote on that. We'll play our Fire Away Friday choice of the day tomorrow in the 8 o'clock hour.
Yeah, we don't have a 20th anniversary weekend this weekend, so I'm not sure yet.
Yeah, we're doing Black Dadeth weekend, so playing some extra Black Sabbath this weekend in honor of Father's Day. We also have albums from them, new remastered albums that we're going to be giving away via a text to win contest.
Yeah, we got some digital downloads, so you'll be able to text to win all weekend long.
Cool. We have one inside jokes. More inside jokes. Yeah,
100%. No, there's 100% more inside jokes.
Go Vic yourself. At least he's not making you build Legos as a team building experience. God, did someone make you do that, Gibby? Oh, sorry. Let me get off the trivia here. Someone make you do that? Jesus Christ, that sounds terrible. To demonstrate efficiency, I would walk out.
Ooh.
Wait, do I get to keep the Legos afterwards?
I'm back in.
Or do they have to stay in the office because it was built by the team?
90 seconds.
I randomly saw, speaking of Legos, they have the Millennium Falcon. Have you seen that before?
Yeah.
Do you know how much that costs?
I'm guessing, what, $200-$300?
$800.
I knew that stuff's expensive, man.
The Millennium Falcon Lego set is $800.
How much do you think that one was?
The Boba Fett? That was probably $250.
Jeez.
Easily.
I think they're awesome. I would love that to be a thing of mine, but
they're super cool, yeah.
Spending that much money. That we got from Leaf because he was moving. He's like, I can't take that. It'll fall apart. So ended up in my office and now ended up in the studio. All right. About to get quizzed in the face. Bring it.
How much time we got?
We got about 30 seconds.
All right. Let me move this mouse over. That's here. The new Lego show makes me want all the Legos. I am just not that talented.
Dude, that Lego show is awesome.
What Lego show?
It's like a master builder. It's like the reality show. Dude, yeah. I haven't started the second season yet, but yeah, I loved that first season. All right, guys, be right back. About to get quizzed in the face. Hardcore style. Twin style. Twin quizzings.
What? What are you saying?
I don't know. Jump on the stream, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe while you're there. Of course, you can always listen to the show. Download the Rock 1061 app for free. Get us on your in-home smart speaker or check us out at rock1061.com. All right, Marshall, are you ready? I guess the question, am I ready?
Yeah, actually, are you ready?
Quiz me in the face.
I'm going to.
Do your worst.
It's kind of my job.
Keep it dirty. Wait, is it too far? Sorry.
Yeah, maybe. Nah, probably not. Okay, so once again, we're quizzing Kotter in the face right now. We actually, last week, just bought ourselves a pair of twin snails to help clean up the tank that Hefe lives in. Hefe is our new music beta fish. We obviously love him very much. We want for him to have a clean palace. So we got him two French maids, also known as snails, to clean up after him. So in celebration of that, twins. Kotter, I'm going to quiz you in the face on celebrity twins.
Okay.
Here's how it's going to work. I'm going to give you a celebrity, and then I'm going to give you a few things they've been in to remind you who they are, and then you just need to tell me, are they a twin or not a twin?
All right, I'm ready. Let's do this.
So let's go ahead and begin. Once again, quizzed in the face. Number one, let's start off hot with Rami Malek. You'll know him from Mr. Robot, the new James Bond film that comes out later this year. He's apparently the villain in that film as well. Is he a twin or not?
I'm going to say yes, he is a twin.
That is correct. Absolutely. His twin, Sami Malek.
Is he an actor?
I don't know what he is.
Okay.
But he looks suspiciously close to his brother because they're twins.
Shocking.
I know. Number two today, once again, quizzing Kotter in the face. Are they celebrity twins or not? Patrick Swayze. Does he have a twin or not? Patrick Swayze, Ghost. That funny bit from Saturday Night Live with Chris Farley. Is he a twin or not?
I don't know if the world can handle that much sexy. I mean, because you got to go, you could be identical. Can you have two Patrick Swayzes walking around?
I don't know.
I couldn't handle it.
You couldn't handle a lot of things.
I'm going to say he is not a twin.
That is also correct. Patrick Swayze does not have a twin.
Okay.
All right, moving on. Quiz in the face is the Celebrity Twins edition. Kotter, you just got to tell me whether these are celebrity twins or not. Number three, Penelope Cruz, Pirates of the Caribbean.
Ooh.
Remember her?
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. Is she a twin or not?
I'm trying. It's like, because, you know, you've surfed the net enough, you run across things and like, oh, twins. Man. Oh, I would say if she is a twin, she's got a male brother, because once again, too much sexy in the world. You can't have that running around.
Really overthinking this.
I know I am. I'm going to say no.
Not a twin?
Not a twin. Okay.
Coming out of the gates hot. Kotter, you're 3 for 3 in Quiz in the Face Celebrity Twin Edition. Let's do a couple more, then we'll take a break.
Sounds good.
How about Giovanni Ribisi? The bad guy from Ted.
Yeah, I know you're talking. Oh, he does have a sister, but are they twins? Oh, crap. That is a good one. I'm going to say yes. Yes, they're twins.
That is correct. Kotter, you are absolutely you're NBA Jam hot right now. Giovanni Ribisi's sister, Marissa.
She's an actress as well. Was in Dazed and Confused.
Didn't realize you were such a Giovanni Ribisi family lover.
I'm a stalker.
Yeah, obviously a little bit. All right, let's do one more and then we'll take a short break. Once again, we're quizzing Kotter in the face. This is the Celebrity Twin Edition.
Okay.
Kate Middleton. Ever heard of her? Catherine, Duchess of Cambridge. That's right.
Oh.
Is she a twin or not?
It's not that I follow the royal family at all, but you think you would, you think that'd be something you'd know. You say not a twin.
Yes, you are perfect on the first side of Quiz in the Face Celebrity Twin Edition. Kotter, this is the hottest you've ever been.
Can we just stop right there? Can we just end it?
Got five more after the break.
I don't think I can handle it. My stamina ain't up for it. All right, so more Celebrity Twin Edition, Quizzed in the Face. Coming up next, here's Aaron Jones. His latest tune is called Mercy. It's Kotter and Marshall. Rock 106.1.
All right, Kotter, absolutely NBA flaming hot right now.
And you haven't got to the one name that I thought of earlier.
Okay.
That I know for sure is a twin.
We'll see. We'll see.
Haven't got to that person yet. So hopefully you do, and that's at least one more right.
Rhett says, going back to our Lego talk, Gibby says the second season of that Lego Master Show, is that on Netflix? What show?
It's Fox.
Oh, is it just on Fox? Okay. He said the second season starts off very good.
Okay, good.
Rhett says the Death Star, the Lego Death Star, is almost $1,300.
What?
4,000 pieces large.
So we had somebody that used to work here. Unless he was making it up, said he had an opportunity to be one of like the Lego guys that worked for Lego and created things.
Okay.
So they can build stuff. And he just said he didn't think it was going to be financially a smart move. Not that radio is, but he never pursued. So
interesting. Should have though. What a weird career that could have been.
I know, right? It would have been kind of cool.
Yeah. Let's see. Charles, welcome back. He's out of the doctor's office. He's at home. He said he's all good.
How you feeling?
He said Charles had to go get a colonoscopy today, so I'm sure he's having a great time. Hopefully, you can eat something at this point.
All right, about minute 45.
Yeah, we're going to come back. We're going to do the second half of Quiz in the Face. The Celebrity Twin Edition got 5 more for Kotter. He's currently 5 for 5. Absolutely flaming hot. After that, we'll wrap up the show with 3 Marshall's music news stories. We've got Soundgarden back in the news, positively this time. We'll also talk about Seven Dust going on tour, and Nikki Sixx has made his big announcement. Big announcement. We mentioned this a couple days ago. We finally know what it is, and we'll talk about that to wrap the show up today.
So I popped up on my timeline 6 years ago this week. Torture Tuesday was put through the table in the hallway.
Oh, okay.
6 years ago.
I think that video is currently up at our YouTube page, so you can go check that out in case you guys want to check that out.
Luchador Chris, the biggest luchador you will ever see, came in and put me through the table.
I wonder if I can do this live. Let's see if I can. I can do it live. Look at that. I changed everyone watching the stream. I just changed the color of Quiz in the Face from green to red.
Oh, look at that.
I was able to do that live.
Red hot.
Impressive. Good for me. I didn't know if it would just completely crash OBS or not, so I just took a chance. Glad it worked out.
All right, guys, be right back. Currently in the process of getting quizzed in the face. It is the Celebrity Twin Edition. Like Marshall was saying, we've got twin snails now in a Hefe's tank to help keep things clean. So that's kind of how you came up with this quiz.
Yeah, so that's what we're doing today. Kotter, you, like I said, just before the break, you are NBA Jam hot right now. You are 5 for 5. You absolutely slaughtered the first half of Quiz in the Face Celebrity Twin Edition. Now, I think you went perfect once,
I think,
already in Quiz in the Face a couple weeks back. So let's see if you can perfect another quiz of mine. I will be absolutely offended if you do. But let's see if you can, well, do it.
I think the pressure is going to be too much.
Yeah. All right. Well,
crack under pressure.
Here we go. Once again, doing celebrity twins. Are they or are they not a celebrity twin? Number 6, John Heater from Napoleon Dynamite fame. Is he a twin or not?
Oh, man. See, here's where it falls apart. I have no idea. I know nothing about this man's life.
He's Napoleon Dynamite.
That's all I know. I'm going to say, not a twin. Bummer.
So sorry for you.
Yeah.
Your hotness is wearing
I
off.
told
Yes, John Heater from Napoleon Dynamite fame is a twin. His twin is Dan. Dan Heater.
Identical?
Never heard of him?
No.
I don't know. I didn't write down if they're identical or not, but I think those two are.
Okay.
All right, moving on, and I'm pretty sure you're going to get this one. Jeremy London. Is he a twin or not?
I'm going to say yes on this one.
Jeremy London from Dazed and Confused fame, yes. He is a twin. Jason London, obviously, I think was in a couple Kevin Smith films there. All right, Kotter. So obviously not too hot to start off this second half of Quiz in the Face, but you just got that one right, so hopefully it continues. Number 8, Steve Buscemi, Big Lebowski, essentially Boardwalk Empire, everything. He's been in everything. Is he a twin or not?
See, once again, it's not something I've ever remember hearing, reading, seeing. So I'm going to go with no, he's not a twin. Okay.
It is actually famously thought that he is a twin, though. His brother Michael was born 3 years after him, and they do look very, very similar.
Okay.
But yeah, that was one that I actually had to research because I was initially told from many websites that he has a twin.
Oh, wow.
But he does not.
Okay.
Coming in at number 9, only 2 more, Kotter. You're doing very well. You've only gotten one wrong. Gary Oldman, Fifth Element, Dark Knight trilogy. He's another guy who's just been in everything. Does he have a twin or not?
Crap, man. I don't know. Once again, I mean, you'd think somewhere you'd hear about it. I'm going to say no, not a twin.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Final answer.
Fine, is it? All right.
Yes, he is not a twin. All right, we have one more, Kotter. Let's see if you can get 9 out of 10 correct. Currently, you're up to 8.
You haven't mentioned the person I thought you would yet.
I'm sorry?
No, that's just I'm hoping this is who it is. So
was it Kiefer Sutherland?
No.
Okay, good, because I'm not saying that. Our final choice of the day. From Orange is the New Black fame, Laverne Cox.
Yes. Does have a twin.
You seem so confident about this.
I do, and it's going to be wrong, isn't it?
You are correct. Yeah, it is correct. Congratulations. Yes, Laverne Cox does have a twin, her brother M. Lamar.
Because I want to say the brother played the male version of the character pre-transition in Orange is the New Black.
Obviously, I wasn't paying attention closely enough. I did not know that, if that is true. But there you go. Yeah. Getting 9 out of 10 correct today in Quiz in the Face Celebrity Twin Edition. Congratulations.
The name that I was thinking you mentioned, Ashton Kutcher.
Nope.
He is a twin.
Didn't even come up on my list.
Fair
Didn't
enough.
even see that one.
All right. There you go. Quizzed in the Face. Do it every Tuesday and Thursday. Coming up next, we're going to dive into Marshall's music news. This is the Kotter and Marshall Show. Rock 106.1. All right.
Brett said that quiz color today looked quite gooey. Definitely was. Thanks for making those for us, Brett. I'm really excited about forthgoing Quiz in the Faces. I do have a really good one. I got an audio-based one that I'm probably going to do in the next couple weeks. Probably not next week.
Okay. Yeah, no, we won't be able to do one next week.
Yeah.
No, audio ones are good. I think those are fun.
Tim is coming. Oh, Tim says it was a very moist color. He's also coming about how great that color was. Moist. Kotter having a good day. Getting 9 out of 10 on Quiz in the Face. Squeaking out the win on trivia. You are now 1 win behind me in trivia. You are at 24 total wins.
So rough.
Yeah, you started off terribly.
So rough.
You come back over these last few weeks and months. So we're looking good there. Speaking of, I'll take the headphones there.
Ouch. Which store are you doing first again? Sorry. The Soundgarden, Seven Dust.
I think I'm going to go Soundgarden first. So we'll do Soundgarden, and I'll just go right in a row. I'll go Soundgarden, Seven Dust, and then Nikki Sixx. We'll wrap the show up today.
All right. Move that up in that spot then. That right there. Guys, don't forget to listen up at 5:05 today. Billy will give you the answer to tomorrow's question for 20th anniversary trivia. This will be the last way to win tickets via trivia, but we'll have more chances for you to win as the show gets so much closer. Still crazy.
What was I going to say? Oh, I got a phone call yesterday. Our staff shirts for our 20th anniversary show are getting printed as of yesterday at 4:00.
Oh, nice.
So those are getting done. So hopefully we'll have those for our staff at least by Monday. And then I've been told, rumor, we are going to have a guy on site at the show selling 20th anniversary, like just show shirts.
Oh, nice.
So at the merch booth, there'll be a little vendor section, and there'll be a merch booth for like the bands themselves, so they can sell their merch and stuff. But there'll also be another guy who will do specifically 20th anniversary concert T-shirts on site that day.
Okay.
So really cool stuff. So I think people have an opportunity to purchase those at the show on Saturday, July 3rd.
Gentleman's name's Eric Loy for tomorrow, right?
Yes, okay. Eric Loy of Silver Bluff Brewing Company.
Perfect.
And then let's see. Actually, I haven't looked at my email to see if he's emailed me back yet. Not yet. I'm sure he will. He's been great about getting back to me.
Right.
Speaking of concerts and stuff, obviously just talking about the 20th anniversary show, we have another concert announcement next Tuesday, 10 a.m. So it'll be right as soon as the show is over with. So we'll ask you guys just to follow us on all of our social media channels. We'll be announcing another show. It is coming to Victory North. I will say that. Other than that, you'll have to wait to find out who's coming.
I mean, dude, I think I'm ready to say this could be legitimately is the best year. We've talked about this could be. I think this is the best year in a decade of concerts in Low Country Coastal Empire.
For
this area, yes.
Savannah, Hilton Head area, yeah, the best time to see a show within the surrounding area, without a doubt, is this year for rock.
Yeah,
100%.
It's crazy. It's crazy. So very excited, and I mean, I like the way they're spaced out. Mm-hmm. About one a month, so it's not like you're killing your budget. It's not like you're stacking 3 on in a month.
Right.
So they're spread out nice. Gives room for more. So yeah, I'm so excited.
One thing I've been putting off for the last week and a half. I'm stopping by the post office today. I've got some stuff going out to Horde members that live in different states.
Oh, nice.
So our friends in Minnesota, and I got some friends in Massachusetts, are actually just fans of the show who listen, mailing some stuff out to them today. My brother actually just messaged me last night. I sent him a bottle of our Torture Blues Day sauce.
Oh, nice. Okay.
He messaged me. He's like, thanks so much for this. He goes, I can't wait to try it.
Awesome.
I'm like, dude, throw it on some eggs.
Yeah.
What did I put it on last night? Oh, I just put it on, the wife just made like a chicken veggie rice dish the other night. Kind of like almost like a stir-fry type bowl thing. And I put some Torture Blues Day on that. Dude, it was awesome.
Yeah? Nice.
But, and speaking of our hot sauce, if you guys want to buy some of our hot sauce, once again, it's Torture Blues Day. It's a blueberry maple bacon hot sauce that has 7 different peppers in it. The lead pepper is the chocolate ghost pepper. You can purchase those from our friend Jeremy. He's at MF Hot Sauce. Just look up MF Hot Sauce on Instagram or Facebook and just shoot him a quick message, and he'll give you all the details on how you can purchase. The PB&J Thyme hot sauce that Jeremy has is amazing. I bought a bottle less than a month ago, and it's gone. Completely gone.
Dang.
Pineapple on pizza. I use it just about on every meal I eat now.
So good.
And it's almost gone as well. Actually, I need to contact Jeremy just so I could buy 3 or 4 more bottles.
Yeah, so last time, or one of the times I went out to Huckapoo's, there is that hot sauce place right by there, and I got a habanero honey.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I'm getting pizza tonight, so I think I'm going to use the habanero honey.
Oh, you haven't tried it yet?
No, I had. I tried it in the place.
Oh, okay.
They had samples, so I tried it there, and I really liked it. I just haven't had an excuse to eat it yet. I haven't found anything, so I'm going to do that tonight.
You told me you make exclusively Green Hatch chili quesadillas. That sounds like the perfect thing to throw on those quesadillas.
I don't know. Would the habanero honey taste good on it? Possibly.
Oh yeah, dude.
I'll try it
with the sweetness. Oh yeah, with the hotness of the green chilies and everything, dude.
I'm already crapping my brains out because of the hot.
That's how you've been staying so skinny. You've been shitting your brains out every day. Kotter, how are you keeping the weight off? Well, I mean, you're going to create like an ulcer,
possibly.
Future me's going to hate me, but right now,
it's the green chili diet.
I've just been drowning myself in hot stuff.
You need to crap everything out. Tastes way better than laxative.
I once did take a laxative. I drank some cherry laxative for a Torture Tuesday once.
Jesus, Brendan. I don't know. Tell him he's kind of out of shape. He needs to get his life in order.
Oh my God.
Jeez, God.
Wait, are you talking about Tim the engineer? Because
he thinks so. Damn, dude, savage.
usually Charles is the one that's brutal. To Tim.
All right, guys, got about 2 minutes. Story number 1, Marshall's Music News. A-Dub is here. He was stalking us oddly outside.
Yeah, we have the door closed right now, so
he walked around this way.
Yeah. Once again, I'm hungry today. That means I'm eating lunch at 11 a.m. I'm going to wait that hour so I don't feel bad about eating too early, and then probably eat at 11 a.m.
I get it. Oh, should I do pizza tonight? Yeah, I'll do pizza. Keith works tonight, but that doesn't matter. You do pizza anyway.
You're not eating pizza at pizza, are you?
No.
Okay.
I'm not. It's a little pricey.
Is it? Is Pizza Hut pricey now?
Dude.
Really?
We got pizza for my wife and daughter. It was AEW, the weekend of AEW. So it was going over to Jake's. So I got a couple pizzas to take to Jake's. Got a pizza for my wife and kid. Keith was working, so it was like his first weekend. So we were like, oh, we'll come by.
Mm-hmm.
It was like $50-some.
Oh, my God.
I was like, no offense. We're not supporting you.
Like if it was, no, once again, no offense to Pizza Hut. Do they advertise with us?
That's why I'm trying to.
I don't think they do.
Yeah.
But the best pizza in town to me is Hopatomica. Hopatomica, the microbrewery pizza, I think is probably the best pizza available locally. I love their pizza. It's so good. For me, that's worth the $20.
Yeah, I get that.
For a pie.
Yeah, 100%. All right, guys, be right back. Good morning. Thank you for hanging out. Kotter and Marshall Show talking Soundgarden in just moments. Be sure to hop on that stream, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. You can like, follow, and subscribe. All right, now let's dive right in. Story number 1, Marshall's Music News.
So ever since the passing of Chris Cornell, the surviving members of Soundgarden and the widow, Vicky Cornell, have not gotten along.
No.
I think it's fair to say it's been ugly between the two. They've yelled and screamed at each other in public about money and rights and music and all this stuff. Well, yesterday I think was a good first step in between the repairing of this relationship between, once again, the surviving members of Soundgarden and Vicky Cornell, the widow of Chris. Now, what happened was when Chris passed away, Vicky Cornell got access and all the codes to all the social media of the band for Soundgarden. Including the website, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and it's barely been updated, especially with any current information. And all the guys from the band, Kim, Matt, Ben, have all been locked out. Well, the guys actually sued Vicky Cornell kind of recently. And as of yesterday, they made the announcement that the guys have now fully gotten access back to all their website and all the social media out there. So also, in regard to that, Soundgarden put out a statement, said that the band has made a new policy stating that any comments from fans stating inflammatory rhetoric about the band's family members or conspiracy theories regarding Chris's passing will result in an automatic ban on their website and or social media. Now, there was one statement at the final end of this kind of press release that actually sounded positive for the band and, once again, Vicky on repairing their relationship. They said it's the most important thing, this is Vicky talking, to me, seeing how much people love Chris Cornell, miss him, respect him, how much we want more of his music out there. So everything will be released. Right now, one of the key points of Soundgarden not getting along with Vicky is Vicky has the vocal tracks from all of the music they were working on.
Yeah.
Soundgarden was working on a new album before Chris passed away, and the guys are like, we have the music, we need the vocals, and she won't give them to them at this moment. But it sounds like that is going to be fixed at some point, and hopefully someday we'll be hearing the final album from Soundgarden in the next few months, years, most likely, but hopefully sooner than later.
Yes, please. All right, coming up next, more of Marshall's music news. Here's Spoon Man, Soundgarden, Kotter and Marshall Show, Rock 106.1.
Sorry, that was a girthy story to start off with.
That's all right. It's good news. I like that. I think we can all use more Soundgarden in our lives, man. I'm not going to get, obviously, much of it after this, so let's get what we got.
So coming up next, we're going to talk about Seven Dust. They've announced a headlining tour that's going to start in September. There's a date kind of close to us. So I was actually talking to my buddy who books shows in regards to this tour. And I'm like, dude, I go, they just announced this. I go, get on it. Let's bring them to Savannah.
Yeah.
And he said that it's most likely not going to work because one of the agents of the bands that's on this tour apparently is just a complete nightmare to work with.
Oh, really?
And he said that's probably not going to happen, which is sad because I would love to see Seven Dust in the area.
I mean, I get it. You don't want to make your life hell if you don't have to.
Yeah, so there's 3 bands on an upcoming tour, Seven Dust, Tremonti, and Lydia Can't Breathe. Those are 3 bands that are going to be touring, and I'll give you more information on that coming up here in just a few moments.
It would be cool, man. I haven't seen Seven Dust. It's been over a decade. And, I mean, they always put on a great show.
Man, and they put out 13 albums now. They are 13 albums deep.
It's crazy to think.
Have a good one, Gibby. Thanks for hanging around today. Tony, I'll speak for me. I won't speak for Kotter, but I'm good. But thank you for offering to pick us up something while you're out.
No, I'm good. Thank you, though. Yes, appreciate that.
Show Mom Tony coming through
again
in the clinch there.
See you later, Gibby. Thank you for being here today. Appreciate that.
Tomorrow should be a fun show. I'm ready to get that going. And then obviously we have one more show. And then both of us get a 6-day break from having to wake up super early in the morning.
So weird.
It's gonna feel weird.
And I think it's like when you're gone. You know, so when you're gone and I'm staying here, so this go around, it's like I'm going and you're staying here. I think that, at least for me, will be weirder. You know, because vacation's vacation. You know, it's like you're out. You're out of your routine anyway, but it's not even anywhere close to what you've been doing. When you're gone and we're not doing the show, but I still have to show up to work. What do I do? what do I do, guys?
So pretty much the stuff that you do in the afternoon,
I just do it early.
Just come home, just come here, do it early, but still leave halfway through the day.
Yeah,
because that's your routine.
No, because I won't get here at 4:00 in the morning, but I 7. I get here by 7 because I know I'm going to be up. You know, I don't want to get out of that routine. You know, per se.
Oh yeah, you don't really want to mess with that too much.
So I mean, I'll be here probably by 6 or 7. So I mean. And once again, nobody's here. It's perfect.
I honestly probably won't be coming in until about 8.
That's fine.
8:30 maybe. I'm not going to rush to work. I don't think anyone's missing me here.
No, well, that's the beauty of being here early, at least in my opinion. I love the fact nobody else is here. You can just get crap done. Nobody's there. That was the best part of working from home for me. It's like I was so productive working from home because there wasn't ever anybody here asking questions, saying anything. It was great. All right, guys, got about 25 seconds.
Story number 2, once again, going to be about Seven Dust, and we'll wrap the show up after a quick commercial break with Nikki Sixx. He said he was going to make a big announcement. He's made that big announcement, and I'll break it down for you.
Cool. Be right back, guys. Good morning, Kotter and Marshall Show. Getting into story number 2, Marshall's music news.
So after keeping busy and fans entertained with some special live stream events, Seven Dust have officially made an announcement to hit the road this coming fall. They'll be joined by Tremonti and Lydia Can't Breathe. Now, the band just released their 13th album.
It's crazy.
Blood and Stone earlier this year. They actually had a song we played for quite a while. They did a cover of Chris Cornell's or Soundgarden's
The Day I Tried to Live.
That's it.
Yeah, it was
Thank you.
Really good.
It was a great cover. Now, they're going to start off coming up in September with a festival stop in Pryor, Oklahoma. And then they got 16 shows winding down on September 26th. The show closest to us, Orlando, Florida. So that'll be the once again the show closest to us on this new trek that Seven Dust, Tremonti, and Lydia Can't Breathe will be on.
Seven Dust, great live. I mean, we've talked about it before. It's like back in the early 2000s. It's like they were just always on tour.
I saw Seven Dust more than I saw any other band. I think they may have been eclipsed by this point in my going to concert career, but yeah. I've seen them at least a dozen times.
You get a chance, check them out. All right, one more story to go, and we'll wrap it up. It's Kotter and Marshall Show, Rock 106.1.
Oh, I forgot to mention, tickets are on sale this Friday for their tour. All right, yeah, one more story. Going to talk about Nikki Sixx. We're in commercials right now here at Rock 106.1, and then we'll wrap the show up.
All right, commercials. Got brand new Greta Van Fleet, Heat Above. And then we'll get into that last story.
Perfect.
A show flew by, as always. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that.
Yeah, I was here at the office until about 1 yesterday. Then I went home and knocked out some stuff. I worked a lot yesterday, and then I took a quick nap yesterday, then worked some more.
Yeah.
Until about 5:45, right when my wife came home, and then I stopped. But tonight I'm going to be playing bingo with everyone over at the Draft Room at Berwick on 17. So starting at 7 o'clock, if you're looking to get out of the house and do something that's just not sitting in your house staring at a wall. Come on out to the Draft Room at Berwick on 17. I host bingo there. 10 rounds of bingo action-ish, depending on how fast things go. We throw in some bonus rounds, but that will happen starting 7 o'clock tonight. And then next week, I kind of talked about it earlier in the show. Next week, we are going to be broadcasting live at an Emperor's Gentlemen's Club. That'll be next Friday. We'll be out there from 9 to 11. And we're going to be giving them away 20th anniversary show tickets. I heard possibly they're going to be VIP tickets.
Oh.
Because, Emperor's is our VIP sponsor.
I like this.
So we're gonna probably hook you guys up with some of those. So we'll talk about that on Monday, obviously tomorrow as well on the show. And then we'll make sure to throw in announcements on the Kotter and Marshall Show page. If you're available, wait till your wife goes to sleep and then head on out.
We were just talking about this the other day. I mean, it's been so long since we have been to Emperor's.
Well, I mean, you couldn't exactly. It's one of the places probably hardest hit from the pandemic.
That's
Emperor's.
True. Yeah.
Couldn't get close to anyone.
No. The plexiglass lap dance really doesn't work.
No. Yeah, great to see you, Wanda. Thanks for hanging out, even if you could only do it for a few minutes today. Nathan says, my favorite live show version of any song is Seven Dust's Bitch from Woodstock. If they are that energy-filled live every time, that would be an amazing show.
Awesome.
Seven Dust, they threw a great show. And, yeah, energy is definitely part
yes, 100%.
Part of their gig. Yeah, man.
Yeah, like I said, it's been over a decade.
They're so good live.
Yeah, they're really, really good.
The strippers, I don't know if you know what? I won't talk about their bodies when I'm not in front of them. But probably, I don't know. We'll figure that out. I'll give you guys a report on how the ladies are at Emperor's Gentlemen's Club, excuse me. After that broadcast next week. It looks like we may have one more. If not, I was told because they bought 2 live broadcasts.
Okay.
They may pocket one and do one later for like a fight or something.
Oh, nice. That'd be perfect.
Yeah.
What What street teamer did you get the lap dance for?
Tim.
Okay.
Tim. Geeky Tim. I got him a lap dance.
He was so excited.
Yeah.
I loved it. That was funny.
Hey, you can't say I didn't take care of the employees here. All right, man? I treat people right. Surprise 7 does just skipping disgusta. Tim goes, not me. I got you this engineering job, Tim. What else do you want? I got you a career.
Can I get a live broadcast? Yeah. I'll just yell really loudly from here.
Yeah. We'll just do it from the parking lot. Maybe I could convince the hubby to go to the Gentlemen's Club.
Come on out.
Yeah, absolutely. That's next Friday. Next Friday, starting at 9:00. They only just booked it yesterday afternoon, so I that's why I almost forgot. How much time we got?
We've got 4.5 minutes.
Perfect. I'll be right back.
All right. Yeah, we've got one more commercial, and then we've got some new Greta Van Fleet called Heat Above. When they first came out, everybody's like, oh, they are a Led Zeppelin band. They sound just like Zeppelin. I think this song sounds way like Early Rush. Way like Early Rush. Cake first, stripper later. You'll get no cake. The cake is a lie. No, the cake is not a lie. The cake is a thing. We just got to realize it into, existence by not having issues. Strippers and a cake. Oh, Tony, I like where you're going with this. We're combining everything now. This is perfect. Perfect. All right. I am so tired right now. It has finally hit me. Biggest regret in life. My kid's not having a driver's license. I'm telling you. It is my biggest regret in life. Ugh. All right. 3.5 minutes of the new Greta. And then we'll get to our final story. What was it? Nikki Sixx, his big announcement. He teased something earlier this week. And then he made the announcement, I believe, yesterday. So we'll get to that. Coming up on the show tomorrow, going to have Eric Loy from Silver Bluff Brewing out of Brunswick. Lots of bees. Looking forward to that. Of course, the usual stuff. Fire Away Friday, About Last Night. We'll give away another pair of tickets for the 20th anniversary show. All right, 2.5 minutes to go. Hopefully everybody has a spectacular Thursday. I'm ready for the weekend. Just one day of work next week, which is awesome. All right. Excuse me. Just over 2 minutes. All right, get rid of that. All right, minute 45.
Okay. Sure thing, pal. Buddy. And I rode out to my car. My hair was just getting really annoying, so threw a ball cap on. Also had to run out there and grab some envelopes. I, once again, mailing some stuff out to some folks of the Horde.
All right, 1 minute to go. So I guess I don't know. I don't know a date on this. Well, it had to have been probably recently. Cubs fan epic beer cup snake. Did you hear how much it would have cost?
$30,000. I think I saw
$30,000. Holy crap!
Yeah, because what they do is they stack cups into one another and they make one big long snake out of it, and then they pretty much say, oh, each cup is $10 or whatever. Right. So yeah, it was a massive cup snake.
Stupid. I like it.
Yeah, it became a tradition. I think kind of started at Wrigley. And I think other stadiums have done it as well, like during baseball games and stuff. But it is ridiculously stupid and fun to see on camera.
All right, guys, got about 15. Be right back. All right, before we get out of here, one more time, Marshall's music news.
So earlier this week, Motley Crue bassist Nikki Sixx said he'd be making a big announcement, and we finally know what that is. We kind of knew he's been working on it for a little while, but he actually has wrote another book. He had the Heroin Diaries come out more than a decade ago. Now he has a new book called The First 21, How I Became Nikki Sixx. Now, the book will detail the musician's formative era, including his first 21 years before the times of rock stardom, and it'll be highlighted in his it'll highlight the times of his rock stardom prior to, obviously, his Motley Crue days, which he talked about in the Heroin Diaries. Now, the book will also, oh my gosh, it's almost like I didn't read this. In 2011, he obviously put out a book of photography-based stuff called This Is Gonna Hurt. He's a big book guy.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm not too much into books, so I can't relate to this. But the book will be coming out on October 19th. Now, Kotter, we talked earlier this year.
Yeah.
I've got some book reports to do because I think who else? It's the Foo Fighters. Dave Grohl's got a book coming out.
Yes.
Now he's got a book coming out, and there was one other person that had a book that I reported on. I think it was the guys from possibly Judas Priest. I can't quite remember. But do I have to do 3 book reports now?
That seems like a lot of work.
That's so many books.
I wouldn't want to do that many, so no. You can pick one. Your choice.
My choice.
Dealer's choice.
Whichever one's free.
Well played.
Oh, but Nikki Sixx has another book coming out. It's called The First 21, How I Became Nikki Sixx. And, of course, it is going to include tales of excess and debauchery, he says.
Awesome stuff. All right, coming up on the show tomorrow, About Last Night. We'll take your calls, comments, and texts. Marshall's Music News. We'll play some trivia. And, of course, we're going to get to Fire Away Friday, your chance to pick a song. We'll play during the 8 o'clock hour. And beer for breakfast. Eric Loy from Silver Bluff Brewing in Brunswick going to be in studio at 9 o'clock.
Cool.
I'm ready.
I know. I'm ready to get drunk in the morning. Soon, right now.
We'll kick off our weekend with a nice buzz. All right, guys, we'll talk to you tomorrow at 6. Kotter and Marshall, Rock 106.1.
Tim, the engineer, said he's going to grade my book reports, and then he's going to ask me to turn in my bibliography and outline as well. Bibliography is a funny word. Mac just came in with her CrossFit hoodie. I wonder what she did this morning. You want to tell me about it? I don't want to hear about it. Shut up. Hold on, turn her mic on. What are you saying?
What is my business?
I don't hear.
What is my business? Can you hear me now?
Yes. We can hear you.
Okay. Why was there a waft of stank when I walked through the door just now?
I don't know. I mean, Mike's here. So Mike, the third favorite sales manager.
Here?
Aaron is here too. Yeah.
Are you talking the front door or just into the studio? Because then it's just us sweating.
No, I'm used to that. But no. Look, I get, there's at least one that happens here every day.
No,
that was horrible. I'm concerned.
I walked out to my car and grabbed my ball cap and these envelopes, and I came in, and there is a stank in this building.
It's horrible.
So normally, like the door shut, it's not too bad. I was talking to our third favorite sales manager yesterday. Aaron was in the restroom.
Yeah.
As I walked from Mike's office to mine, to walk right past that door. I mean, you could just, with the door shut, I was like, oh, dear God.
Courtesy flush.
It was. He said he did.
Always.
He claimed to have. He goes, that was with a courtesy flush.
Does he know the definition of a courtesy flush?
No, probably not.
Courtesy flush is like the moment something happens, flush it.
You go.
Yeah, you flush it. There's no waiting.
No, you don't let it sit.
Yeah, that's not a courtesy flush. That's just pooping.
They came out with the perfect invention just a few years ago. It's called Poopery. You spray it before you go.
I think this is what we need to get Aaron for his birthday.
Poopery?
Yeah.
His birthday's not until December. Can we come up with something different?
Is there
Birthday
a boss
and
day?
Christmas.
Father's
Day.
Father's Day this weekend.
Yes, perfect.
You're the dad of this organization.
Mac, buy it and we'll split the
Okay.
cost evenly.
I'm serious.
It can only be like $10, right? I don't want to give him
It's
too
less than that, but I'm going to get about 3 bottles.
Yeah, get some more. We'll throw in some cash.
So
Done
that
and
way
done.
he can leave it under the sink. Have one on him.
Charles makes a good point. Does Mac want to see pics for my colonoscopy? Oh, I thought I thought he was going to say that Aaron needed a colonoscopy. He probably does need one of those. But no, she probably doesn't want to see those. Do you want to see a colonoscopy picture?
I don't know.
Yeah, go ahead and just text her that, Charles. All right, guys, you have a great rest of your day. We'll see you tomorrow, 6 a.m. All sorts of